Working or not. Continue for my last save. Does ready mean live starting? Seems like it starts a hell of a lot slower now. It's live. It's live now. All right. It should be live.
No, it's not up yet.
It'll probably take a few minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. There it is. Episode 4, Dawnguard. Let me take off my headphones so I can hear it. All right, everybody say something.
Hello.
Huh?
Huh?
What's going on? What am I doing here?
Just want to make sure they can hear everything everybody's saying.
Hey, Colin, what's the best Queen album?
Oh, see, that works.
Yeah, I heard that come back through your speakers. Goodness.
There we go. All right.
So all of this experimentation on delay is active.
Yes. Everything's working properly. So
hello, we are professionals.
Yes. And you can start the actual show at any point. Feel free. I'm not going to do anything in-game until you start the show.
Okay. I'm just looking around on the UESP here. I'm looking for the side quest for the Dawnguard.
Oh, I think I did all of them. I switched characters, by the way.
Yeah, here, let me start the show, and then you can talk to us about your character. Okay. Welcome to the 24th edition of a Skyrim Addict Podcast Roundtable. This is the 4th episode of Season 4, The Dawnguard. We are the show who compares and contrasts Skyrim experiences through a lively roundtable discussion by playing through the same quests with characters who have been randomly assigned drastically different attributes. Welcome, everyone!
Welcome. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, we are joined by Colin and Michael, and I am, of course, Andrew. And Michael, you were just saying right before we started the show about some sort of character disaster of some kind, or what happened?
I got tired of playing on 360. And
so it wasn't any major disaster.
No, I just retired Mrs. Peabody. Every time I would switch back and forth the load screens, I was like, man, oh man, this is taking a long, long time.
Do you have a solid state drive in your PC?
Yes.
Wow. So it must be a drastic difference.
Yeah, I mean, it's way faster. And I have so much crap loaded on the 360 one, so, you know, she's like level 70 and has a bunch of shit in the house and everything else, and, you know, it's...
So that always adds to load times as well.
It's like 10 minutes now to load.
Oh, no.
It's crazy. Not quite 10 minutes, I'm just exaggerating. I'm trying to get this, our murder quest line started here while we're doing this.
What side quest are we saying? Are we talking about?
I'm trying to get the Daedric one with the murder in.
Oh, so one of our assigned quests here for the evening.
Yeah. How do you start that?
Which one? The House of Horrors.
House of Horrors. How do you start that?
Yeah. You can either talk to the who is it, Colin? Is it the bartender at the Silverblood Inn, maybe? Or just talk to the dude. He might just be on
I'm
the
in
street.
the wrong goddamn town starting a wrong quest. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm in Windhelm. And I'm trying to start the murder. That's not even the right quest line. All right, you guys go ahead. I'm going to get to Markarth.
Is that the one you're talking about? The House of Horrors?
It's the one I should be doing, yeah.
The Moloch Ball?
Yeah, that's what I should be doing.
So which one were you about to do?
Blood on the Ice, which is not a Daedric.
That's fun. You could talk us through Blood on the Ice again.
I think I already did it, so I don't know. It's not starting, so I'm going to go start House of Horrors.
I'm surprised it's not broken, because that quest is always just never works.
Yeah, if you don't do it exactly right, you're screwed in that quest.
Oh, so finicky.
Yeah. But we'll do House of Horrors once I get there.
All right, we'll check in with Colin. Colin, how are you doing this evening?
Oh, I'm okay. A little melancholy at a fallen comrade.
Yeah, no Victor.
For our comrade Victor.
This is our first episode without dear Victor, right?
I think so.
I think he was. We're sorry to not have Victor this evening. He will be missed.
He will be back next episode, he said.
Yeah, so we look forward to hearing from him. And I don't think anything super bad is happening if anyone out there is is concerned.
No, he said he was.
I'm
busy.
sure the CIA will let him go as soon as they're.
Oh, poor Victor.
Yeah, Gitmo's just a threat.
It's not a big deal. I'm sure he can handle himself.
Yeah. Put a shiv in your boot, Victor.
Protect yourself.
Protect your neck. What was that? Who was that? Wu-Tang?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see, there you
I
go.
believe so.
That's not, it wasn't a Queen lyric, so.
So Colin wouldn't know it.
Yeah, no.
Queen or Zeppelin.
Oh, it's funny. We were in, so I was on vacation last week, and we were in Disney, and there was a whole Queen display at the hotel we were staying at. I was going to take a picture and send it to you.
Oh, thanks, man. It's always nice to be thought of.
My wife took the picture. It was terrible, so I didn't bother sending it.
Isn't that horrible? My wife does that too.
Like, it was only a display. Could you have, like, gotten the whole thing in it? Holy shit. How many guards are coming out of Mark right now?
Oh, when the town loads, you mean?
Yeah, there's like 10
Yeah,
guys.
everyone scatters. It's so funny when they load a city fresh. It's just like, whoop, everyone go. Places and start. Go, go, go.
Oh, man. The guy is not at the house.
Is that your first time there? Are you
it's my
going to
first.
stop the murder?
It's my first time there. I tried. I didn't have my bow out, though. It doesn't matter. She dies anyway, right?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, it's the other one. It's the, you know what one? The Dawnguard one, when we get to that. Where you go into, or no, this is one from the past. When you first, when you go get Dexion, I think it is, and you're in that one cave and there's the two vamps. Oh no, when you get Serana and there's the two vamps down below right before you get to her area, and they're talking to the Vigilant.
Uh-huh.
You can actually kill them before they kill him, but he's dead anyway.
Oh, weird. So they're just talking to his ghost.
Yeah, no matter what, he dies. There's no way to save him.
See, I'm just not a good enough shot to kill someone from that far away before something happens like that.
Yeah, I took both of them out, but
That's impressive. I can't do that.
but it didn't matter. They were. I got down there. He was dead anyway. He was alive and talking to them when I killed both of them, but by the time I got down there, he was technically dead. So
Maybe one of them, as like their last dying gasp of air, they were like spraying that annoying life-sucking absorb health spray at
that could be. It could have been just enough.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna have to visit the UESP because
He's not standing outside.
no.
Did you talk to the innkeeper? Maybe that. I
Let me
don't know
go
why.
see if I
I
can-
always talk to an innkeeper when in doubt.
Yeah, what the hell? Let me try it.
Um,
Can't hurt. Innkeepers are always helpful.
Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
I didn't lose you guys, did I?
Quest giver, the vigilant
Okay.
Tyrannus.
Yeah, he's just standing out there.
Maybe it's like you know the Alakir at Whiterun. Maybe you have to like leave the city for 24 hours after you first enter it.
That could be. I'll go do that. We'll try it. Yeah, because they're not there.
I didn't realize the Alakir were like that. That's awesome.
Yeah, because they're not there the first time you go. You have to go.
Yeah,
leave,
I knew that. I didn't know that. Was it only 24 hours?
I'm not 100% sure. I do know that you need to go in there once and then come back a while later. Or I think it's after you kill the dragon.
Oh, yeah. Then they'll be there. Yeah.
After the Western Watchtower?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Do you know anything about
All right, I got it started.
Oh, did you find him? I think I heard his voice.
Yes, I have Vigilant Tyrannus on my radar.
Lord Tyrannus.
Oh.
Sorry, isn't
Yeah.
that Star Wars?
So basically, I
reference?
started a whole new. Well, no, I used my character I've been playing Falscar with because I needed to get out of Falscar for a while.
That just must be the longest side quest on Earth.
It's not a side quest.
It's its own damn whole storyline.
Yeah, I did some today, and it was long. It took me like 2 hours because I had to get out of where I was. I was in some Dwemer Ruin, a cave going to a Dwemer Ruin, and it took me over 2 hours.
Oh, good lord.
To get through it. So I had to get all the way through that so I could get back to the mainland to do the quests for tonight.
Can you give us the 30-second elevator pitch about Falskar?
It's basically a whole new land with multiple quests and one huge main quest line.
Is it an island off of Skyrim or something?
Yes,
or...
basically it's an island off of Skyrim, yeah.
Okay.
You have to take a boat there and a boat back. It's 500 each way.
Sons of bitches.
Yeah, they bang you for 500 to get there. Do you have, you know what? Do you have to pay for Solstheim each time you go after you go?
No, you fast travel.
Yeah, if you get the boat, you have to pay, but if
you take the carriage, you get the swimming horse, and you take the carriage.
Yeah, you just fast travel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know if you automatically paid unwittingly, or if...
oh, I never actually checked that.
It became
Shit,
free.
are they charging me 500 every time I fast travel there, those sons of bitches?
That's what I mean. I mean, maybe they are. I mean, by that time, you usually have so much money anyway, nobody would even...
Yeah, that's true. Unless you start out going to Solstheim. I think Colin did that, or maybe Juan did that last character. The first thing he did was go up to Solstheim.
No, he done the alternate start, I think, and he arrived. The alternate start started him off because the character he chose was a Dunmer. It started him off on Solstheim.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and he got his ass whooped. And he was like,
Yeah,
"Fuck this shit."
those Ash spawn guys are pretty tough.
Oh, definitely. They knock you for 6.
Oh, the Ash spawn, yeah. Oh man, yeah. So Falskar seems to also have the enemies are like 1 level higher than than they should be at all times.
Is it typical familiar enemies usually, or do they have their
yeah.
whole slew of new baddies?
I went through this Dwemer Ruin, and it was all Death Lords. Overlord. You got to follow his Twitter. And he also has a podcast, The Whitling Post.
Oh.
He goes to the pub a lot. and he does a podcast, The Whitling Post, where he talks about, I think, just general pop culture kind of stuff. He's over in the UK somewhere, Colin. I'm not sure where. I know not everybody in the UK knows each other. So, I'm not going to pretend like that's the case. So.
I was going to say, yeah, pop culture. Can he do pop culture from the 1980s only? Because then I might have a clue what he's talking about.
Then you're right in on it.
If it's modern day pop culture, I won't have a fucking clue.
I don't know if there is modern day pop culture. Well, I'm up on it because I have a 7-year-old, so I don't really have a choice.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to go through that here in a few years. Jeez.
Yeah. Well, don't worry. All they watch is YouTube now. They don't watch TV. That's just,
oh, nice.
Kids don't watch TV anymore.
Just get them their own iPad and let them,
Yeah,
free range children.
That's it. That's what I do.
At least you don't have girls. It's Blake, I pity.
Oh yeah.
Oh God,
Girls, I think.
two daughters.
Yeah, imagine one of us
This
walking up
modern
to
era.
he's walking up to the front door. I'm here to take your daughter out. Shotgun right to the face. Bury him in the back garden.
Oh man.
Maybe you should let one of them live so he can go and tell all the rest of the classmates.
Don't mess with it.
Yeah.
Don't mess with old man Dowdle.
Hey.
All right, so I'm back. The house is haunted again.
Are things floating around?
Oh, there's Nomad Jim. He's up in Sheffield. He's in the chat. Sorry.
Sheffield. Oh, that's where the pewter comes from.
The pewter.
Pewter
They make pewter up there. Is that a big pewter?
A pewter town.
Yeah, it's well, they got a was it Sheffield pewter or Sheffield silver and things like that.
Ah, okay.
Big mining town, I think.
Oh.
And no, I won't be at the British meeting. I'm afraid I'll be the Irishmen in England meeting.
The Irishman.
It's all. Yeah, so I have like my toast buttered and like half a side.
Oh man. Yeah, so I'm gonna try this again. Makes you see why something glitched out. I'll go do something else and then come back. All right. So, anything else exciting happen before we get to our quests?
Yeah.
We lost Victor, as we said, temporarily. Juan's
We
at the
didn't
beach.
lose him.
Well, I know. Juan's at the beach.
Yeah.
Juan's beaching it up.
I guess that's what happens when you live in San Diego.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta go to the beach.
I gotta go to the beach. They'll be saying the same thing in January.
Heaven forbid.
It doesn't matter. It's August, January, September, whatever. It's I can go to the beach. I gotta go to the beach. The beach.
Oh, it's freezing. It's 72 degrees out.
It's a hard life out there.
Oh, San Diego area, terrible.
All I know is here it's just been hot as balls forever, and it's never gonna stop being hot. That's all I know.
Yeah, it was like 96 here. It was a little better today.
Yeah, slightly better today. It was mid 90s all week, and then 90s again next week.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell is that shit? It's September, but
Yeah, the weather just turned here, so I was like freezing my sack off when I was walking up to get some food the other day.
I'll take that. I will trade with you.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I will happily trade with you.
Fair enough.
I'd always take the cold over the heat.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, actually, I'm with you. Yeah. I find I can dress for the cold.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Jinx.
I keep trying to convince Mrs. Skyrim Addict to get a job in to get a job in the UK.
Is she aware of her pseudonym there?
No.
She get that engraved into the inside of her wedding band.
Oh man! yeah.
Happy anniversary, dear.
Woo-hoo! Happy anniversary! You're heir to the empire. Oh man! But no. What the hell was that? I don't even remember. Forget it. I don't remember what that's saying. Oh man! I think it had something to do with heat. Oh no, it's trying to get her to move to. Yeah, her. She actually has skills where she could get a job somewhere else. And I've been trying to convince her to move to the UK. That was it. That was what I was saying.
Oh, nice.
It's not going to happen.
No.
No.
Yeah, it's the food.
The food's bad. There's great food here, I gotta say that. The Philadelphia area is fantastic for food, but
I'm sure that's overstated about the bad food in London,
I would
at
assume
least.
so.
Right?
It's got to be different now, right?
Yeah.
Especially
Especially London. There's got to be some of the best restaurants in the world in London. Come on.
King Ralph.
Yeah, if you get a mortgage to pay for it.
Yeah, it's very expensive. So yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't everybody trained by Gordon Ramsay, the cook there?
Oh, good lord.
Yeah, we can all swear like fucking troopers. Can't cook worth shit, but these will fucking swear.
Oh god. So, wait, one other podcast thing before we go. Fallout feed will be on Wednesday night this week, only because Rob from Chatterbox wanted to join in, and he's only available midweek, so I wanted to throw one on midweek like that. Plus, I didn't have time this weekend, unfortunately.
He's into Fallout?
He has pre-ordered the Pip-Boy edition. And is
That
ready to
means,
go.
yes, he's into Fallout.
Yes. So he's ready to go.
Just like they say, Nomad Jim had comes out with a really great point. All the best food in Britain comes from other countries. Dead right about that.
Same here.
Yeah. Same here.
You know, pizza.
Speaking of
that, barbecue came from there, didn't it?
Oh, that's true.
Oh, yeah,
That
barbecue's
is a good
delicious,
point.
but I'm sure that came from Africa or something, right?
Doesn't
Smoked
everybody do
meat.
barbecue?
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see.
That was awesome. Did you just foos someone?
Yeah, Vigilant Tyrannus. Right across
So it didn't
the
crash out yet.
No,
you're still
seem to
going.
be good. It just must have been that particular save was an issue. So
Nice.
we're on our way with the quest.
Sounds good. You're probably almost through. What's going on?
I don't know. I think Moloch Ball's talking, and I can't hear him. Oh, I got to go downstairs, don't I? All right. So I'm going downstairs, but that's good. Yeah.
All right,
so
Michael is off in
Mark
Markarth at the abandoned house. He just probably killed some poor unsuspecting vigilant of Stendar.
Well, I did blast him with a shout right in the face, so I'm sure he suspected something.
And he is currently on his way down to speak with the Daedric Prince Molag Bal. And that'll be one of our quests we'll discuss called House of Horrors. Coming up later on the show.
Yes, that'll be in the second part.
Alright, so let's do some character introductions, fellas.
Okay.
Michael, would you like to tell us about your new Roundtable character?
Yeah, so now I'm using Ren in honor of, obviously, Kevin Bacon from Footloose. He is named Ren. He is a wood elf. He was my character I've been using in Falscar. So I decided to completely go away from the 360 for Skyrim. So I just basically did every single Dawnguard quest to catch up this week. Actually, on Tuesday, because I had off for work reason, we were given a day off, which was nice. So
Nice.
So I took that day and I caught up on all my stuff. I'm not caught up on all the Daedric stuff, but I did catch up on all the Dawnguard stuff.
I love that it's important that I have to be able to tell my wife that, no, honey, I've got work to do. I have to go play a video game for 4 hours right now. This is important stuff. I have to do my research for the show, honey.
Exactly. Well, it's good because what I did is we have 2 360s in the house. Connor has one and I have one. There's one up in his room. So I put one in the living room because he's off for the summer still. They're not back to school yet. And he plays in the... We don't go back to school until after Labor Day.
Oh my god, that's like it was back in the 1970s around here.
Yeah, still same way here. Because of the shore, but that's beach.
Oh, yeah,
that kind of thing. But so he plays in the living room while I play down here. He actually did a video the other day I got to upload to his channel from Skyrim.
Nice.
But yeah, so I caught up.
So remind us his channel or his video or something about
Apple
where
Moon.
we can find that.
Yeah, it's Apple Moon, and if you go to ASA, our channel, it's one of the channels I'm subscribed to. But he's 7. He plays for hours.
He's already got his own YouTube channel going.
It's crazy, but yeah.
That's
so
awesome.
Ren is mostly an archer. I'm also using a mod for the archery, which is nice, where I have to make my own bows and stuff from animal bone.
Oh, nice.
I kind of like so.
What sort of animal bone? Like, can you? Does it add like deer leg bone or something?
No, every animal you kill is has an animal bone in it. It just looks like a bone.
I don't want to see a troll bone.
They don't have one. Only the animals. None of the beasts.
It's all Pelagius's hip bone as well. Though.
Yeah, I guess we could use that, huh?
Ooh.
They actually all look like Pelagius's hip bones. But yeah, so I've gone back to the mainland and I'm doing the Dawnguard and Daedric stuff now with that character, and it's sneaky archer with conjuration, which I haven't really used conjuration a lot in the past, other than the bow. But I'm actually using it for a tank this time, which is different than I normally do. Yeah. Oh, and I found a workaround.
What's your conjuration of choice?
Right now, Frost Atronak.
Oh yeah, I love that guy.
Yeah, he's just like.
He's the best.
Yeah, he's a little lumbering, but he takes a lot of damage.
I just love when he pounds the ground with a spiky hand. Oh, he's a badass.
I can't wait to get the Storm Atronak because that's the most, it's the best.
Those have the chain lightning with them. They fuck up a room, man.
They kill a lot. Plus the Dwemer bots aren't susceptible to the frost, I believe.
The Frost Atronak at all?
Yeah, I'm sure he can do some damage, but
I'm sure he can stab him with his ice hand.
But when he does like the blast on the ground, it doesn't.
Oh, well, I did not know that.
So yeah, so I've caught up on all stuff with him. He's sneaky archer type with conjuration. I haven't really been.
What was Mrs. Peabody?
She was an orc. She was doing two-handed, I think, mostly, but she was balanced because I was trying to get to 100 on everything.
Mm-hmm. Well, good riddance to that.
Yeah, well, no, I miss it because I really like that character a lot. But just for convenience, I definitely switched.
So, in this futuristic landscape we live in now, don't you think that it would be wonderful if we could import your character, Mrs. Peabody, into your PC?
Isn't there a way to import saves?
There is. You'd have to talk to Victor. I think you have to save the save onto a USB.
Oh yeah, and then transfer it from there, right?
Transfer it from there, but I think you have to get some type of software to be able to transfer it from that game to that game. I think there's probably a YouTube video on it.
Oh, I'm sure there. Yeah,
that'd be incredible. So you could like upscale the graphics and basically everything about the game, but not kill off the character.
Yeah, you bring all the information with you, so it's still the character, it's still the same place where she lives, what she wears.
And everything that has happened in the past up to that point is still everything that has happened.
That's all there, yeah. So that would be.
But that's awesome. We should do that.
I'm going to look at doing that.
Tell us about that. You could fill us in on the process, and we can put out a little instructional video or something if we actually do it successfully.
Yeah, if successful. Good big if there. If successful.
No, because that sounds cool, and I bet you that other people out there who listen to the show, have old characters that they would love to continue on the PC.
Yeah, definitely. Because if you've put a lot of time into a character and you don't want to just ditch it, I mean, that's. I mean, I don't mind jumping around from character to character, but when you're closing in on hundreds across the board, it's like, oh man.
How many characters have you left by the wayside?
Oh, I don't even know. 30? I don't know.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Well,
what do you think, Colin?
Me? 3, I think.
Just 3?
3 characters, yeah. I don't make many alts. I usually stick with 1 and then completely play out the entire game with that 1 character, and then I'll so I think I had maybe 3 that didn't get very far.
Do you go back to play the old characters sometimes?
Not really. I mean, once or twice it happened, but not on a regular basis.
Mm-hmm.
I had my OG character, then I had my second character that got all the way up to the 80s as well. Then my third character, I believe, was that orc that got to the 50s. Yeah, I think there's only like 3 characters, and they were all on the PC that I just got up to about 25, 30, and then I just didn't feel it anymore.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I've probably maybe done 5 or 6 characters.
Well, if you count my Dead is Dead, sometimes I do 5 or 6 in like 10 minutes. But of real characters I actually use, probably I don't know, probably 20. Because I've tried a lot of different play styles and characters, so.
Well, Colin, why don't you tell us about your play style and character a little bit?
For the roundtable?
Yeah.
Right. Hi, my name's Colin. My character's name is Jonaria Arkvailin, and she is a Dunmer. Her concentration was in sneak, smithing, and destruction. She's got 100 in all 3 of those and a few others. She's currently level 70, 71 maybe. I think it's about 70. It's on the PC. It's a modded game. I have a magic overhaul mod called Mighty Magic, and I also have a new abode, Tel Nalta, where it sets up a settlement on an island on the lake in Nalta, in Falkreath. Let's see, playstyle. I'm mostly in. Let's see, light armor. It's kind of the dragon scale ish, but it's modded armor, so it comes from immersive armors, and I use a variation of one of those. Using mostly one-handed, and then all schools of magic. I use restoration magic, destruction magic, alteration, the whole lot, because there's loads of added spells and loads of different ones that I can choose. Like there's some like giant strength, which lets me do increases damage by 20% with a one-handed weapon and increases carry weight by 50.
Wow.
Does that let you do a power strike and blast someone into space?
No. It just means you just hit harder with weapons for a certain amount of time. And then I have another spell. So these are like buffs that I activate, or sort of like I use the magic spell just as I'm getting into a fight, and they're all on my hotkeys. So number 1 will be the sword, and then number 2 is giant strength, and number 3 is another modded spell called Clarity. I think that's how it's spelled, or Critty, or something like that. And what that is, it increases my speed, so I move faster, I jump higher, and it basically lets me avoid stuff. So while I'm blasting a fireball out, I can also move, spin to the side, and sort of like attack them from behind, where they can't get me and things like that.
Wow.
What else was there?
Gives you ninja powers.
Pretty much, yep. She's Batwoman.
You should put on the what's the skeleton key?
Oh, the Nightingale armor?
Yeah, the Nightingale armor. Yeah.
Yeah, she had that.
You look like Storm Shadow or something.
Who's that?
What, Storm Shadow?
Yeah.
I don't know if the character was in the new G.I. Joe movies, but there was a character called Storm Shadow that I used to like a lot with the play figurines or whatever. Back when I was a little kid. He's like a ninja, basically.
See, you should have said Raphael there.
Raphael.
See, that would have been the popular answer.
Turtles.
TMNT. It's still popular, apart from...
It is.
It's crazy. It's popular again. I used to love that arcade game.
Oh, yeah.
That was great. I
I
always
don't
had...
remember that one. I just remember the live-action movie, going to see that. The old TV series, which was called Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles for some reason.
Was it?
Weird.
Over there?
Yeah, over here it's called Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles,
Oh,
not
that's
Ninja
odd.
Turtles.
Is it because you guys are so racist that
Pretty much. Yeah.
ninjas are not welcome?
Yeah. Sounded too ethnic.
I don't know if that first part wasn't even on the show, so that reference is gonna sound really weird. Sorry about that, guys.
That's alright. I'll just go the way of Victor. What you did to him.
Oh no.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, my character. Yeah, she's got Cicero as a follower. She's living in Tel Malta.
I can't believe you still have Cicero in tow.
No, he's not with me. I left him at Tel
Okay.
Malta.
Okay.
I just go around with Serana at the moment. Who's like a giant boar.
I was gonna say, do you like having her along, or can you leave her?
I leave her behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I like having a follower around.
Yeah, for help, yeah.
Yeah, but it comes into the way I like to fight. I like to have like a support there. For some reason, it always works out a lot better when I have support there. No matter how boring she is.
So what does she use with you a lot? Does she have the ice spike and the lightning?
Yeah, she has chain lightning, and in my game, chain lightning causes what's it? I can't remember what it's called. You know when you're off balance.
Stagger?
Stagger, that's it. It staggers, and she hits me with it.
Oh damn! Oh, because it hits fucking everything in the room.
Yeah, it doesn't do any physical damage, like it doesn't take anything away from my health.
But it makes you stagger. That's still
It
annoying.
does stagger me. I'm trying to hit something with a sword, and she blasts a bloody chain lightning, and I can't hit anything because I'm getting staggered.
Do you have that black book from the Ebony Mine and Raven Rock activated?
Yeah.
Is that why it doesn't hurt you? Would it hurt you otherwise?
No, I don't think, because even when she used to blast an ice spike through the back of my head on the Xbox 360 version, it didn't
still
do
wouldn't hurt.
any.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You're missing some stuff in the chat.
Huh? Sorry, I went back to the other screen.
Yeah. Oh boy. But yeah, I left. Speaking of Serana, I left her behind. And speaking of that, since remember we were talking about the Boethia quest in the past and how we're going to do it with Serana as our follower, you can leave her at Fort Dawnguard so you can actually do the quest during Dawnguard.
Wait, say that again? You can leave her there?
Yeah, you can leave her at Fort Dawnguard so you can do Boethia.
You can leave her there, like, have her not be your follower anymore, and she'll just stay there? She won't go back to...
She just hangs out there, yeah.
Nice. So, I think in the past when I've tried to do the, hey, I think we should part ways, baby.
No, you just say wait here.
Just wait here, and you can go get another follower. That's great.
I think so, because she's just hanging out there. Well, I don't know. You know, I haven't tried it yet. I'll have to try. I've Lydia at Breeze Home. I'll see what I can do with that.
Because... Oh, don't kill Lydia.
I was gonna kill Lydia.
Make him bend.
Leave Lydia alone! She's nothing but helpful. And enigmatic. She's not like bloody Serana. Oh. That was so annoying.
Can you take Serana there after you complete Dawnguard?
No.
No, that sucks.
No, because you won't be able to kill her. Oh, we were speaking of the YouTube chat, by the way.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, no, I'll check and see if I can pick up Lydia after I'm done this here, and if I can take her as a follower, we will. We can all witness Lydia's demise at the altar.
That's so sad, Michael. Poor Lydia. She's just a lady with a man's walk. You don't pick on poor Lydia. She can't help it.
Wait,
remember Juan was gonna do a name generator.
Oh yeah, he was. Yeah.
I wonder if he still wants to do that. Juan, report back to us on that if you're ever gonna be on the damn show again.
Yeah, if you get done at the beach or your beer festivals or the beach or
beer or
going fishing or
going to Disneyland.
Well, I just killed this guy like 2 seconds ago. What the hell?
Are you going to look for Logrolf?
It's fun just killing somebody once. Duh.
Oh, I had to kill him twice. Sorry. It's been a while since I did this quest.
Yes. You forsake the weak and pitiful boon.
More like Well, I guess I could introduce my character. Hi, I'm Andrew. I live near Indianapolis, Indiana, and I have a character I'm playing called Sesaphona, or Sesaphona. I'll always mix that up in my head, never know which to go with. She's an Altmer, female with concentration and destruction, and light armor and block. And it's been pretty fun. I'm doing the Dawnguard side. Colin, did we ask you if you're doing Dawnguard or Vampire?
No, you didn't.
Which side did you fall on there?
Vampire. Sorry.
So,
The mace of
Generia.
I give you its
Joan Aria.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm also
vampire.
I'm on Dawnguard side. I didn't switch sides. I just switched characters.
And so I'm playing the Dawnguard side, and last episode, Colin told me I had just rescued Florentius, but I hadn't gone back to the fort and talked to him yet. And Colin told me to be sure to go chat up Florentius a lot because he was a character of a character.
Yeah, he is
and
pretty fun.
Boy, are you! Oh, you weren't kidding.
He does always have a lot to say.
He's the best. I just love this guy.
When you ask him, do you have anything for sale?
Oh yeah.
Probably. I don't know.
I don't know.
I got some shit here somewhere.
I haven't looked. Let's I don't know. Sure, maybe. I don't know. Or it's always like, one time I killed 30 Daedra with my bare hands. Just ask RK, he'll tell you.
Oh, RK told me you'd be back.
I foresaw. RK told me what you had done. Yeah, he's really great. I really like this guy, and so I've actually been doing a lot of the sort of Radiant quests that the three, like Gunmar and Florentius and what's the lady's name? Selena, maybe something like that. They send you on a bunch of kind of like fetch quests or go kill this vampire, kill that vampire type stuff. So I've been doing a lot of that, and because block is one of my concentrations, if you do it long enough, they start doing. Let's see, I've got this side quest open up here. The Lost Relic. There's 3 of those which give you some pretty cool, a weapon, a shield, and what was the third thing? Is it a helmet or something?
I think I've done 2 of those, not 3. Yeah, I have the hammer that leaves the rune.
Okay, yeah, the rune hammer
and the shield.
And the shield, the rune shield, and then there's an axe. Those are the 3 pieces.
I haven't
the axe
done the
right
axe
now.
yet. Yeah.
And I haven't. See, I was trying to use the rune hammer, but it only placed 1, and I think maybe someone has to run over that first one before I can replace
you
place
can't
the second one or something.
Yeah, you can't do
and I was
multiple.
Like, shit.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever be able to use it again. Maybe I put it in a place where no one will ever walk. I'm sure it'll reset itself eventually.
Yeah, it should. You can't even use it when you go to another area? Well, that's weird.
I don't know.
You should be able to put a second one down and it would just make the other one disappear.
You would think.
Because, like a normal rune, I would think. But
yeah,
maybe the hammer works differently. I'm not sure. I haven't really used it a whole lot. I was thinking about once I get all the gear, using the Dawnguard gear and the hammer and the shield and all, just because, then I feel like I've accomplished something joining Dawnguard.
Yeah, I've loved Florentius joining the ranks because it gave me the ability to go out and look for the Lost Relic. There's 3 of them, and I've got the axe. It says the Dawnguard Rune Axe is a powerful war axe received as part of the Lost Relic quest. It is the only artifact in the game that is a war axe. Its enchantment does 10 plus N sun damage to undead, where N is the number of undead killed since the last sunrise.
Huh.
Oh, so it resets every sun cycle. That's crazy. Consequently, the enchantment becomes more powerful the more it is used. The axe can potentially be extremely powerful. It does not require recharging with a soul gem and also has an area of effect. Oh, that's nice. So that's a nice little axe. It only has 11 damage, but it can be tempered with... Oh, it's only a steel, that's why. It can be tempered with a steel ingot. But I'm also using the shield, the rune shield, because one of my things is blocking, and it has some extra damage to vampires and sun damage and something similar to the rune axe, I'm sure. But my destruction's at 67. I just went up and got chain lightning the other day.
Oh, nice.
I should probably go get the black book that I don't damage my partners and stuff.
Definitely with the chain lightning.
The chain lightning.
Yeah, that would be
will drop everyone.
That's definite.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You can also hit the guards with that as well, and that'll get you into trouble.
Yeah,
God,
yeah. If you
yeah.
accidentally get them, then yeah, you're looking for a whole other.
Chain lightning is just something else. I don't know why I chose to go with the electricity. I've never done like an ice mage. I should have done. I love those ice spikes or ice spears, whatever they're called.
Well, they're nice because they slow the person down too.
Yeah.
They, was it undead are 50% resistant to cold?
Oh, that sucks. Yeah.
So you'd be better off going with
Lightning.
Fire.
with flames.
Yeah. Flames definitely hurt them much worse.
Or a shotgun.
What is the area effect that is similar to chain lightning? Is it incinerate? Does incinerate do like a huge blast explosion or something?
Yeah, I think.
The fireball's AOE, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
that does some too.
Yeah. The
But I still feel like it's not as bad as chain lightning. For some reason, I feel chain lightning is just a surefire way to destroy everyone following you.
Yeah, it gets everybody. Everybody
And
in the area.
Since I'm part of the Dawnguard, I've made use of trolls. Every time one dies, I will purchase a new troll each time I go back to Fort Dawnguard, and I'm just really surprised that Gunmar is letting me purchase more trolls. At this point, he should be reporting me to the authorities for like troll abuse or something.
You've gone through that.
I've gone through so many trolls.
Oh man.
He should be at least lifting an eyebrow by now.
Like, hey,
he probably thinks you're releasing him back into the wild.
Yeah. Oh, those poor trolls. There's just so many troll carcasses spread around the.
And you say they don't last long for you, right?
No, never. You know,
That's fine.
a dungeon or two. They
Where
always
did
they always step on a trap and get like a log to the face or something.
We were talking about it. Was it in the Facebook group? And somebody said that they last like constantly, right? Or no? Where was it? Where we were talking about that? Was it the Facebook group?
I don't know.
I thought that's where it was. And is that the Headless Horseman?
Oh, no way.
And he's up on a cliff.
Can you share your screen? I want to see him.
That's on the. It'll be on the YouTube. Just go to whatever. How many minutes in? Yeah, he's right there. Hi, Headless Horseman. We're visiting the Headless Horseman right now. He is. He's just hanging out by a watchtower and just disappeared. But oh, and there he is. He finally found the path. That's why he disappeared. He was like stuck in some weird area. You know how normally he's running down a path? He was not running down a path.
I've never come across him still. I think I fast travel too much.
Yeah, if you manually travel more, you find him more.
Yeah, I'm horrible at that.
And especially at night. If you travel a lot at night, you'll find him more, because that's when he's out, obviously.
Oh, I'm watching. There he is.
Yeah, he was just like
saw him out of the corner of your screen.
Yeah, he was just oddly up there. It was weird.
Cray.
Oh my gosh. Something happened. Something froze. All right, continue.
A destruction spell for the undead. So you blast the undead with this ball of light, and it explodes and causes sun damage. That's really, really fun. And then there's also Stendar's Aura, I believe it's called, and it basically engulfs you in a big giant ball of light, and acts like your typical flame cloak or shock cloak or whatever. But it does damage for up close melee. So it's really fun to have this huge giant ball of light cast around you, and you can still sneak into a room without people detecting you at all. I always thought that was really funny, that no one can detect me, and I'm this gigantic ball of sunlight running right behind
they're just
you.
ignoring you, Andrew. They're like, look at that weirdo. He thinks.
Yeah, he thinks we can't see him. Look at that jackass. And so that's really fun to use, and I like the restoration spell, the Vampire's Bane. here go off. Lady? No? Okay. So, been doing lots of those Dawnguard side quests, and you can listen to one of my adventures on a past episode of a Skyrim Addict, where I talk through my gameplay of, getting the advisor to, you actually get to kill him in the end. So it's a good little quest. We actually had some Twitter interaction. I went two or three different styles, and they just keep repeating. What's the equivalent for that for the Lord Harkon side? Do you have some like vampire lieutenants sending you out on specific quests to do things to the Dawnguard?
You do if you can be bothered, but Jannaria doesn't give a shit, so she didn't do any of them. We got one where you have to go. Basically, we got one. The very first one we got, which we've ignored this whole time, is go and kill these vampires. They're making too much noise and drawing attention to us, so go and kill them, and sort of like, so it doesn't make us look bad, because everybody's going to get up in arms and come after us as well if these douchebags keep on messing around. That's the only one I've found thus far. Although maybe I should get into it. If you're saying you got special weapons and things like that, maybe I should get into the side quest, because
I was going to ask if you had. Yeah, that was my next direction.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the special weapons are in
the vampire side.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's got to be something, right?
I would think so.
Wow, the UESP wiki has been our source for the Elder Scrolls information since 1995.
Yes, it has been around.
Good lord!
Time.
I just saw that.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys want to get into some quests?
Yeah.
Cool.
All right,
Hopefully
let's get
I'm
into
done crashing, because I crashed again. So.
You crash again? Oh no.
Yeah.
Let's
Froze
get
up
into
completely.
some scroll scouting.
Yes.
I think I did a poor job of setting up the
schedule.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Schedule
I think maybe
quests.
some of these were kind of out of order, and scroll scouting isn't even like one specific
It's
quest so much. It's an overarching umbrella for like different quests.
Yeah. I think I still have it.
So what
on
is
there.
scroll scouting?
It's
Michael?
Is that the one where you have to go find both the blood and the dragon?
Yeah, you just have to return to Dexion. He tells you that he needs all the scrolls to read the prophecy. And what does the prophecy tell us? Just where Ariel's bow is or something.
Yeah,
right?
about how to get to Ariel's bow. Yeah.
Okay. So we just need those those scrolls. How do we get those scrolls? Can you just give us a quick reminder?
Well, no. First, was it Dragon is the Transmundane. That's Dragon. Is that the Dragon one?
Yeah, you go to Blackreach during the discerning the Transmundane. And I read an interesting note, actually, when I was reading about this earlier today. You might not want to have Serana with you when doing discerning the Transmundane, because she resurrects so many bodies all the time that there's actually like 3 out of the 5 or something down there of the blood types that you need in Alftend.
Oh, and she'll
resurrect them, and then they'll turn into piles of ash, and you can't get their blood anymore.
That's a good point. Another good reason not to ever bring her with you.
Yeah. So don't take Serana to Alftend if you're doing the discerning the Transmundane. Man, that looks really nice. I'm looking at your playthrough.
Right before the worst is right before it froze, I fast traveled to Falkreath. A vampire started attacking me, and I had the wrong shout. Jesus. So a vampire.
That's something we were just talking about.
A vampire started attacking me, and an elder dragon landed on top of me.
An elder dragon? Oh no.
Oh, God damn it. Damn it.
Oh, I hear a bear.
Yeah, so, anyway.
Run.
I don't know if I took her into Blackreach or not. I think I did. I think you have to have her at that point. I'm not sure. I'm trying to think.
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure I took her with me, though. But I didn't really kill anything in there. I snuck most of my way through, except for killing the Centaurians, the Dwemer Centaurians. Is that what they are? The bigger guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. I killed them just because they wake up when you go past them.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I pretty much, maybe I shot a Falmer or 2. Oh, you know what? I bet I did bring her with me because I didn't get the Falmer blood yet. Oh, fucking motherfucker. Anyway, I'm dead. Yeah, no, you know what? I don't have the Falmer blood yet, so I probably did bring her with me, and that probably is why I do not have the Falmer blood.
So you don't have the discerning the Transmundane finished with this character?
Well, I have the scroll. I just haven't finished. Gone back to Cygnus up there, Septimus Cygnus, because I was more concerned about the Dawnguard end of it,
You get so you get the scroll before.
Yeah, you get the scroll and then you can return to him. But if you already have the scroll, you can continue on with the Dawnguard.
So that's one of the scrolls that we need.
And the other one is the blood, which is
well, that was the dragon scroll.
Yeah.
Then the next one you need is the sun scroll.
Sun, yeah.
Which
she's got that one. She's got that one.
Serana has that.
That's carried by Serana, and you need that for the quests of Prophet and Unseen Visions. I think we've covered both of those quests. And then the last one. What is the last one, Colin? Do you remember?
The one you get in the Soul Cairn.
Yeah, blood.
Yeah.
The blood scroll. So there's the dragon scroll that you get from the main quest line. Man, that discerning the Transmundane is just a really complicated webbing of story writing. It seems like it has a part in the main quest line, in the Dawnguard, and even parts of the Dragonborn too.
Yeah. It does kind of work through all of them. Because
that's a really complicated sort of storyline going on through there.
Yeah, of the smaller ones. Yeah. Probably because of the scroll.
Yeah. So yeah, the blood scroll is recovered from Valerica in the Soul Cairn.
Mm-hmm.
And you need that for the quest Seeking Disclosure and Unseen Vision. So we have all these scrolls, and then you're supposed to take them to Who's-He What's-It over at the Fort Dawnguard.
Yeah.
What did the vampires do?
You bring them basically the same thing. You bring them back to Dexion. You
So
go to Arkham to read them.
is Dexion just chilling out at at Harkon's fort. What's that fort called again?
Castle
Volkihar.
Oh, Volkihar. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. You take it back, and he's like, says, "I'm sorry, milady or mistress or something." I think it's milady. I think. I'm afraid, as you can see, I've sort of in my sort of, I can't remember what he said, like anticipation or something like that, because he was all excited. He read the scrolls wrong and causes him to go blind, which you just want to kill him after that because he's a douche. And then he starts going on about a story. But this is the next quest, isn't it? This is Seeking Disclosure, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it kind of transitions into it.
Yeah, scroll scouting wasn't just one specific quest to me so much. It was the overarching the everything coming together with those three scrolls.
Skipping over the soul cairn. We're skipping over everything that happened.
Yeah, we need to do Beyond Death.
That's the soul cairn, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the soul cairn.
That's
our next quest.
Yeah, they all kind of overlap because you don't have to necessarily. You can grab whichever scroll whenever. You don't have to grab them in order, and you could also already have the scroll if you've done Discerning the Transmundane anyway.
Yeah. Well, it seems like the quest at this point stack in a way that you can do these in sort of kind of any order, because when I made the schedule, I of course went to my trusty UESP and just made the schedule went straight down the line of what the quests read out for Dawnguard. But it looks like now that our schedule is sort of out of order a little bit, because I believe Unseen Visions is on, or like Seeking Disclosure is on next week's schedule, maybe, or next episode schedule. But we have Beyond Death on this show, which is out of order compared to, I don't know, did it mess you up at all or anything, Colin?
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure where. All I've got to say to Dexion that we need to read the scrolls, and he's going, "Oh, I'm blind."
Yeah.
You need to go to Falkreath, to a special cave and get a special knife and run around with the butterflies and sort of ride around in a VW van and
have a bonfire,
singing Kumbaya, and then you'll be able to read the scrolls, which we can already read the Dragon Scroll. Why do we have to go through all this nonsense through the other two scrolls?
It's true,
special?
yeah.
Oh man.
We are.
Yeah, I haven't done that yet. Have you gone over to visit the butterflies?
No, I thought that was for the next one. So.
Yeah, I haven't done that yet either. Okay, cool. But we did get Beyond Death, and where did that come into play, Colin?
Beyond Death, isn't that where we're in the soul cairn?
In the cairn.
Yeah. Last week we ended. Actually, it would have been it would have been 2 episodes ago now. So. We ended by sneaking through Castle Volkihar and using the moonstone, not moonstone, the moon dial out in the courtyard where you find the different pieces and then open up the secret passageway to the soul cairn. You find her secret her secret laboratory, find the ingredients, and look for the ones in the silver bowls. Don't get tricked by the stupid soul gem fragments. Look for the shards, not the fragments.
Yeah, there's so many.
Anyway, that's where we finished off, and we opened up the secret entrance to the soul cairn. And that would launch the quest Beyond Death. So where do we go from there, Colin?
Okay, when you step into the soul cairn, your job is to travel through the soul cairn, search around it to try and find Valerica, to be able to acquire or find out what she's done with the blood scroll, so you can find out the whole prophecy, so we can prevent Harkon from. Well, we're kind of on a mission to help Harkon, but as you're traveling around, you realize, well, we don't really want to be helping this guy because he's just a bit of a dick. So as you're traveling through the Soulcane, you can talk to Serana, and she says the same things again and again and again. So then you give up. You travel to... as you're going through, there's a few different side quests that you can do in the Soulcane. You can go and get Arvak's skull.
Got that.
As you travel through, a soul will approach you saying that his horse got soul trapped and is trapped here as well. So I didn't think animals would go there, because you can't trap an animal's soul inside a black soul gem, can you?
Yeah, no, you can't.
Good call.
Yeah. But anyway, so you go there, and the mission is just to find Valerica. I travelled around first, but the mission is to go to find Valerica. If you travel pretty much straight, and then you'll come across various enemies, Bone Men, Wrath Men, and Mist Men, and things like that. And you'll get to this giant keep at the very end, and you find Valerica is trapped behind a shield that is being powered by the souls of the dead, by the keepers. They're using the power from the souls of the dead to be able to power the shield to keep her trapped in there forever. If we kill the keepers, the 3 keepers, the shield will come down. But we get warned that there's a dragon that is overseeing the keepers, and if we kill the keepers, this dragon might show up. So you travel about, you go from place to place, you get some nice quest markers. You find the keepers, which are they're about 12 foot tall, I'd say, and they're all in dragonbone armor with a dragonbone weapon, and they're pretty tough, depending on your level.
You know what? I did not get any dragonbone gear from them this time.
No?
No, it was weird. They had nothing on them.
I
don't know.
killed one, and was it there was no remains, so I couldn't get anything off of him. But when I killed the other 2, they did have remains, and I got the bow and the mace, but I didn't get the battle axe because I couldn't find the remains.
I got nothing from any of them. It was weird. It's the first time that's ever happened. I don't know if one of the mods is interfering with it or something like that, you know.
Is that a leveled thing? Because
could be.
I'm only like level 35 or something, and I don't recall getting any.
Oh, you know what?
Awesome
I was only
dragonbone anything.
Yeah, when I was there, I was only level 30, or maybe it has to do with how far I've been in the Dragon Quest or something. I don't know. I mean, that's possible.
Because I definitely didn't get any cool dragonbone weapons.
I didn't get any weapons though. I don't think.
Maybe that's what they give the vampire side instead of the rune weapons.
Oh yeah, you know what? Last time I did play as a vamp on the vampire side. I mean, that is possible.
Well, not probable. I wouldn't think, but who knows?
I mean, it's possible though, because
they have a cool enchantment on them or anything.
Well, they're dragonbone, so I mean, it makes them automatically pretty good.
Yeah.
And you do get 3 of them, and you also get 3 weapons from the Dawnguard.
Yeah, and you get 3 the 3 different classes, isn't there? You got the bow, you got the one-handed, and the two-handed. So whatever you are, you'll get
a weapon.
A weapon for whatever it is you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess it is. Maybe that is what it is. Maybe the dragon side. I don't know.
And what would be the equivalent of all the fetch quest and crap that you have to do to get the crossbows and stuff for the vampire side? What is there some sort of like fetch quest, fetch the schematics for this vampire sword or something?
I don't think so, but as I said, I haven't been chatting, I haven't been picking up any extra quests. I've just been doing the main ones.
I'd be interested to find out if there's some sort of equivalent on the vampire side for that.
Yeah, I'll look into it.
Crossbow and stuff.
Yeah, I'll look into it in the next set of quests. I'll go and.
You don't gotta make Genaria be social on my account.
Yeah. It really came up in this Was it in the next one? So you're talking to what's her face, Valerica, and she starts making her Mom of the Year speech, and literally 10 seconds in, Denaria starts picking her nose, fixing her bra strap. I walk off and slam my sack in the car door. Just do not want to listen to all this, crap. It's so boring, and I wasn't interested. Gennaro wasn't interested. It's just like, we don't care, right? So yeah, when Serrano was in college, she went off and had sex with a drummer. Who cares? Let's just get on with it. Give me the scroll so we can get the hell out of this poor purple hell. And that's about it. So you go off, you kill all the keepers, and you come back. And then you go inside. She says she's quite surprised that you managed to get it done. You go in. She's about to take you to the scroll, and then you get attacked by one of my favorite characters in the game, and I've forgotten his name.
Is it Durnavir?
Durnavir. There we go.
Yeah.
Get attacked by Durnavir, who is a dragon that is being controlled by the Ideal Masters. And the Ideal Masters are the guys in charge of the Soul Cairn. They're the ones who all necromancers pay tribute to gain extra powers, and they give them soul. The necromancers give them souls in return in Soul Gem. And you fight the dragon. You kill Durnavir, who can raise up legions of undead, which is an awesome fight. He just keeps on. If you let him, he'll just continue raising more and more mist men and bone men and things like that. And fighting them all off.
Yeah, he won't stop.
Yeah, no, he doesn't stop. And when you fight him, when you kill him, you don't absorb his soul. His body just disintegrates right before you, and then was going to reconstitute. Valera says she's quite surprised. She never thought she'd see the death of that. You're cool, you're badass, you rock. I'm sorry for all the shit I gave you before outside. And here's the scroll. And then you leave. I think that's it.
Did you do any of these? You mentioned there's some side quests and stuff throughout the Soul Cairn. Did you get involved?
I did. I thought we were going to talk about the keepers and that first before we get into the side. So what did you guys?
I went straight in, and I had her soul trap me to get into the cairn.
Yeah, I did that as well. What is the other option?
She turns into a vampire.
Oh.
So I figured with this character I will do the. But do you realize how much health and stuff you lose when they soul trap you?
Yeah, you lose a lot of power.
It's at least 50%. How much is it?
Yeah, it's pretty close to 50% you lose. I don't think it's quite 50, but man, you lose a lot of power. Yeah. A lot of health, a lot of...
Is that health and stamina? Is it all three schools?
All three, yeah.
Bummer.
Yeah, so it really zaps you down. And then, so I did the, ran to the three towers, and on the way between the first and second one that I do, I ran across Avrak's skull, the people around it worshipping, and took it and then returned it. So
what do you have to do to get the horse?
All you gotta do is find the skull and then return it to the spirit. That's it.
Turn it to the ghost guy.
Yeah. So what I did, I just ran, got it, took off, cast like an Atronak and left Serrano there, and kept going. And just left them behind. Continued on to the next next part of the quest. And I actually had to wait for like 2 hours up by Valerica when I got everything for Serrano to get there because she was stuck battling for so long. So I actually had to stand there and wait for like 2 hours for her to get back. So, but she made it eventually. That's all that matters, right?
I'm sure she showed up with bells on her shoes, right?
Yeah, she eventually made it. But yeah, I would just run, take off, and leave her there. Just to get
Oh,
through
by
a
the-
little quicker.
Yeah, by the way, knock knock.
Who's there?
Who's there?
Shut the fuck up, Serana. Every single time any cunt shows up from anywhere, you say that goddamn line. Fuck off.
Oh, it's true. It's true.
Oh, I was slightly irritated by this week's quest, so I don't know whether you could tell or not.
Oh, she wore you out this week.
Unbelievably. I just didn't. I mean, not to mention, sort of like, you know, you got to deal with her mother, which I'm pretty sure every single PC gamer is the minute he meets her is like, I really regret downloading that Mary Serrana mod now. It's just annoying. So, but one of the other good quests was that the pages for Saint Jub.
Oh yeah, I've never completed that. I have never completed it.
What'd you get to, Colin?
Oh, I got them all.
Did you?
Are you kidding me?
Damn.
Man, I tip my non-existent hat that I'm not wearing right now. I tip my hat to you, sir. Good job. Where are they?
Where are they? Let's see. You've got, you know, the ones.
I found 3. I'll just
how
tell you
many
that.
is there?
I only found 3.
There's
How many did
9?
you find, Michael?
I didn't even look for them. I came across 2 by accident.
Yeah, that's how I found the 3. It's by accident. I didn't actually look for them. Is there a way to search for them? Is there a strategy?
Well, you just gotta basically run everywhere. Let's see.
Man, I thought I did, though. Jeez.
You've got to search in every one of the buildings.
Yeah.
So as you come down the stairs, if you look off to the left, there'll be a building to the left, and it goes around the back. You'll go inside there, and then there'll be a chest, and it won't have anything in. You carry on going through to the opposite side of that, and there's another building over there. Then, if you go back to the stairs and then go straight along, the very first building, I think on the right, is the building just before you meet up the spirit who gives you the Arvak quest.
Okay.
And there's a building to the right there, so you get in. Excuse me.
Will he really be able to just list off all 10?
Damn,
these
that's pretty
pages?
impressive. 'Cause I don't know where the hell they
He's
are.
like the Rain Man of Skyrim here.
It's because it's one of those buildings, you know, where you got to either put an arrow.
Yeah, through the blue. Yeah.
Blue flames, or you can put a spell through there, and that'll open it up. So then you carry on. So there's one in there, and then you know when you get to that big long wall where you've got to go through like a little small set of stairs. Instead of going over the stairs, you turn right and walk down the length of the wall, and then you'll find a spirit leaning up against the wall. There's one there as well. I can't remember. The rest of them, I believe, are all in where, you know, the stones are right at the very top. Those that suck all the life out of you.
Oh yeah. Where the right, there's like
All
a
the
chest right there. Usually at all those. Yeah.
The chest, yeah. So when you approach the chest, that's when it starts sucking the life out of you. So you've got to be quick.
Well, you just
Or
eat
you
the
have the healing spell handy. Yeah.
No, you can just eat the soul husk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the soul
I
husk.
actually.
Yeah, it won't. Then it won't. You get like a break where it won't do it
Does
for
it-
a certain period.
Does
of
it
time.
do like only a percentage, or does it prevent it at all doing any
I
damage?
think it just prevents it for a certain period of time, from what I remember.
Because I was wondering if there was another use for those soul husks other than there's some guy who
Yeah, he buys them. Yeah, I don't.
20.
Even,
If you have 25 of them, he does some favor. What was that favor? I don't even
Oh
remember.
shit!
what that
I
was.
did it like the first time I played through the Cairn, but I haven't done it since.
Colin, do you remember?
Yeah, you can buy stuff to him, but you haven't got his, like, there's money's not worth anything. So the only thing that's worth anything there is the soul husks.
Yeah.
So you can buy a piece of armor, you can buy a weapon, or you can buy a spell tome. But
And
when I
were they unique items or something? Was there something special?
just random crap
Yeah,
that
just-
wasn't even that impressive.
No.
Apart from when I bought the spell tome from him, I got like 30 books.
30 bucks.
Yeah, like 3/4 of them I already knew all the spells because I just kept on going to the College of Winterhold and buying like shit tons of spells that I'd never ever use. Give me a second.
Yeah,
Man, that's crazy.
I only sold him the Soul Husks one time. But yeah, if you're going to the chest, and especially if you did the Serana Soul Trap shoot to get to the cairn, it's hard to go up to those without them sucking your life the hell out before you get there.
Yeah.
Depending on how much health you have, and I don't usually. Holy cow! Yeah. I just shot a drog.
Just cast a healing spell as you're.
Yeah, I mean you can do that,
as
but
you're
if you just
approaching.
eat one of the Soul Husks, it stops all that. So.
That's awesome.
Yeah, thanks for that. I didn't even know that.
It's a lot
Was
easier.
it casting? Was
Oh,
it?
that even happens if you're a vampire too.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever
Oh,
you're in the cairn.
okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that it is a simpler way to be able to get those things.
Yeah.
It might be like 10 seconds or something it gives you. Something like that. I forget exactly.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So
Well,
anyway-
I'll have to go back and listen to the last 5 minutes of the show and write down the locations where you just said all these damn
The
pages.
location of all the
You're
things.
keeping me in suspense. What's the perk? What's the benefit? What's the prize?
Well, you get a copy of his book, the very first.
Blah. I don't give a shit about that. What's?
It's worth 1,200 gold.
Oh, that's not too
So there you
bad.
go.
Must have been a first edition signed rare copy or something.
Yeah.
It is, yeah, because it's basically the book you just collected.
Oh man.
And he gives you a necklace. I think it's called the something of Saint Jub.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I remember that.
And it's got 2 enchantments on it. It increases your carry weight and increases your stamina. I think it's by 50, but it could be leveled.
Hmm.
So it increases your stamina and it increases your carry weight. Not very impressive.
I think I'm disappointed in the prizes for how much effort it takes to find all those damn pages.
Mm. Yeah, it's not that impressive. But I did manage to find the Soul Reaper gems. The only problem is that he fought like a 4-year-old boy, so it was kind of boring.
Yeah. Well, that's disappointing. I'm sorry you didn't have an epic battle.
It's alright.
Yeah, the only one I did was Avrak, and that's it.
Uh-huh.
I didn't do the.
You didn't find any pages or anything?
I found one or two.
What are the other ones?
I think that's it, right? Just.
There's gotta be some other crap to do down there, right?
No, I think
You can collect the spell times for the conjuration, where you get the.
Oh, I got the
the
Bone
Bone
Man.
Man.
Yeah.
I got a bone man. I did do that. Where are the spell tomes? What are the other ones?
Wrathman and Mistman.
I have to go get those. Damn it.
I think that's the basis to the drama.
I've got the bone man, but you don't have to be high enough leveled or anything in conjuration to have the other two.
No, they're always there. It's the
Nice.
same as I think there's a spell tome of Flame Thrall
Ooh.
in where should we call it? Over in Solstheim in Huji. What's its realm? What's his name?
have to be slightly more specific. Mirak? That guy?
Not Mirak, but the Daedric princes.
Oh.
Frank. You're in his realm as you're traveling around where it's all the books all on the walls. I think you can find a spell tome of Flame Thrall there.
Huh.
Permanently, all the time. The only
Yeah,
problem is
Thrall.
that you'll never have enough magicka until you're higher level to be able to cast.
Yeah, that one takes a lot of magicka.
But I've never had a thrall. I need to
No?
get up to that. I've never really used conjuration that much.
I've had the flame thrall before. I forget if it was through that or something else. I don't remember.
What is the lightning version called?
Storm Thrall.
Yeah.
Storm thrall. Does he basically look like the Atronach, or what does he look
Well,
like?
yeah, they're all exactly the same apart from they're permanent. The only time
Yeah.
they go
Yeah.
away is
It's
when they
stronger,
get
is it
killed.
not?
I think so. If you get the like the perks that obviously in the tree that increase their strength and their sort of like their damage that they do.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know whether they're any stronger than casting a frost Atronach. Or Frosted Troll.
Speaking of perks, I was looking at my level up screen the other day, and I have like 26 unused perks.
Oh, really?
Big bastard.
What are your guys' favorite perks, and where should I choose to invest these things?
Well, how are you playing?
Destruction, light armor, and block are my 3 assigned quests. Do you guys do that with your characters? Do you invest your perks into your assigned trees, or how do you generally?
Yeah,
do that?
I fill out the entire tree.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, of whatever my assigned. So of sneak, destruction, and things. The only ones I didn't go for is obviously Janara is a fire specialist, so she hasn't taken the second ones in frost and destruction. Frost and storm.
Shock, storm. Yeah.
Shock, yes.
So you wouldn't specify one school in the destruction magic. You would actually want to fill out all 3 branches.
No, that's what I only specified in flames. So
okay. Yeah, that's what I'm doing with shock. I just got the saying I got chain lightning, so I just did the adept level 1-2. What is it? It costs 50% less to cast. That's one of the perks, right?
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the other side where it improves the damage that they do.
Yeah, I took that one too.
Yeah, but I do go up to
shock. 1 and 2.
Yeah, I do go up to center where it's adept, expert, all the way up to master. I take all of those, and impact, and all the other ones that it takes, like a dual cast, and I take all of those.
Oh, I haven't done dual cast yet.
That's what will give you if you take impact, and you've got you can't take impact without taking dual cast, but that will stagger an opponent 50% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
So that will stop them, sort of like basically.
Yeah,
stop
that's
them.
nice. Yeah. That's good. What else in the Soul Cairn? Did we cover everything? To speak with Durnavir.
That was my favorite part. Is the fight with Durnavir.
Yeah, that is the best part. That can be a really, really, if you have it the settings high enough, it can be a really long battle.
Yeah.
Because they keep sending waves of guys at you too.
Yeah. Yep. That's part
like
of it.
a pimp.
Can you go to the Soul Cairn without Serana?
You can go back there, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I go back? Can I leave her and go back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I finish the Dawnguard quest line, can I still go back after that? Even
I believe so.
Yeah.
Once it's open, right?
Nice.
Yeah, you can keep on going back there to farm soul gems and to make
Make them
soul
black.
gems.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true. You can go make black soul gems anytime you want.
And how does that happen? Where do you do that, Colin?
As you're going along, you'll see lightning attractors, lightning rods, as you travel around the Soul Cairn, and then you go there, and then as you walk up there, there'll be one of those holders that you find in mages, places where it holds a soul gem. So you place either a greater soul gem or a grand soul gem in there. Then lightning strikes the attractor, and that will change it to a black soul gem. So it will contain a black soul.
And why do we need black soul gems?
Because they're cooler.
Yeah, and you can kill people.
And store their souls, which is always a grand soul.
There you go. Always a grand soul is the key. I love those. And you use them if you ever need to do that thing up in Morthal with the... what's his name? Mage dude.
Thalion.
Yeah.
Thalion, yes. Thank you, Colin.
Yeah.
His friends call him.
If you want to cure your vampirism, you need a
Vampirism,
black
yeah.
soul gem and Thalion.
Yeah. When you're leaving the cairn, you have to remember to get the soul gem back.
Oh yeah, what's that called? Was it the soul essence gem? Is that that thing?
Yeah. You have to get that back to get your full power back.
So you can, if you don't notice, like if I absentmindedly just skip through the conversation, which I do half the time anyway, would I just not notice and leave and still only have half power up in the real world too?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
I think you do. I don't think you get your full power back. I'm not sure though. I would assume you don't, since that's kind of part of the quest.
But with the Soul Essence gem filled now, does that mean that I have my full energy and power when I go back to the Soul Cairn every time?
Yeah, then you'll. Yeah, because even when you get it in the Soul Cairn, once you pick it up, you have your full power.
Nice. All right.
And because if you remember, Valerica tells you your body's now adjusted to it.
Okay.
So that's part of it. Now that you're adjusted to it, you can kind of come and go as you please from there. I think is basically what she's saying.
Hey, Colin, why don't you tell us more about your battle with Durnavir? You said you had a good time.
Yeah, it was a great fight. Died a couple of times. She's pretty resistant to Magicka, but he swatted her a couple of times with his wing, and literally just one-shotted her.
Wow.
And she was, she wasn't wearing a helmet, so she wasn't getting complete armor protection. But she didn't have her shield up, but yeah, he just one-shotted her, caught her with the side of his wing.
If Durnavir was a level dragon, what level would he be? Or is he leveled to your level?
I think he's level to your level.
Yeah, I think he is.
Okay. Because, as I said, it was a tough fight. She's like level 70, so if he was just like...
So he'd be like a legendary for you, then.
Yeah, well, I'm not too sure what legendary, but he was, as tough a fight as Parthenax, I'd say.
What is his fighting style? What sort of fire breath or whatever did Durnavir have?
I think he has multiple. I think. I'm sure it was fire, so it was okay for Jannaria, mind you. Not because now she's a vampire. She's 50%. Has 50% weakness to fire, but
her race.
They're resistant to it, so
those equal each other out.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But I think he has multiple. I think he can. He uses a shout to raise the armies of undead, and then he has. I think he has multiple. I think he has frost, and he also has drain life as well.
I was going to assume he has some sort of absorb health or drain life or something.
Well,
like that,
because he gives you the soul. Is it Soul Tear? Is that the one he gives you?
Yeah.
That you can get if you call him on the outside. I mean.
Yeah.
Let's get into that once Colin is done with his battle here.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good fight. She had to go to her go-to where was weakness to fire spells and flaming skull spells, and a lot of magical potions to be able to take him down. Tried a couple of times to go, as I said, going in there with the sword and the shield, but no, he was too tough. Couldn't take him. Had to go to Magicka and to take him down with that. Serana and Valerica didn't like the giant fireballs or flaming skulls of death coming flying towards them, but it was funny, so we carried on.
That was funny.
But that was about it. Yeah, managed to finally get him beaten and get the scroll, and then once you leave with the scroll, after you look around where Valerica's been hiding out and find out that there's absolutely nothing of any worth in there. Give me a second.
Yeah, there is a lot of good ingredients around, though. So if you're using alchemy, it's good.
You get the soul husk essence, don't you?
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
So it's a drink. It's a little bit more.
What's that used for?
I think it's the same stuff.
Same thing as using the soul husk. Yeah, it's just a little more concentrated.
And the soul husk is considered a food, I've noticed in my inventory.
Yes, it's not an ingredient, it's a food, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it would be an ingredient.
So then you come outside and then you find that Durnavir is waiting for you. And he says he wishes to speak with you, Quinarin, which in the Dragon tongue is the Vanquisher. One who, and he gives you some sort. His speech kind of changes. I'm not 100% sure on this, But to my mind, this is how I remember it, is that if you haven't defeated Alduin, he says that he calls you Vanquisher because you defeated him in battle. But if it's after you've defeated and killed Alduin, it's because you've killed Alduin that he calls you Vanquisher.
Ah. I didn't realize his dialogue changed like that.
I think it does. In my mind, it does. I remember that clearly, where he actually says to you, you know, or you defeated Alduin, you got, like, you know, got rid of the sort of, like, you know, the older brother or whatever it was he was talking about. And that's what he was... But in my mind, that's exactly how it went. But I could be wrong. I could just be, you know, remembering it the way I want to remember it. But I'm pretty sure it was something like that. But yeah, he says he calls you Vanquisher because he has never once been felled in battle until he fought you, and you're the first person to ever defeat him. And he wants to share words with somebody so impressive, and then he asks a favor of you to give me a second.
Yeah.
She's just going to go and get a drink. I've got a really bad throat.
What rune are you? You're in Alfton now, Michael?
Yeah. I was just gonna go back to Black Reach, and whatchamacallit, I forget what it's called. Battle that dragon in the disco ball.
Does he have a name?
Yeah, I forget his name now. We'll just call him the dragon in the disco ball for the moment.
The disco dragon.
Disco dragon.
Always dropping the funk.
Yeah, definitely remember though to get your soul back before you leave. Before you leave the soul cairn and head back. How many of the I think I completed all of the what are they called? Weapon side quests for the Dawnguard. The crossbow ones.
Did you finish all of those?
I believe I finished all of them, yeah.
Can you run down?
You get the enhanced bow, enhanced crossbow, then you get the I don't know, it's not you get bolts in between, but then you get the enhanced you get the dwarven, then enhanced dwarven. And you also get the bolts. Yeah, you get a dwarven bolt first, then you get the ice bolt and the shock bolt, is it? Let me look. I forget exactly. Ice bolt and fire and ice. Yeah, fire and ice bolts. But I think the enhanced Dwemer is the last one you get, actually. And then you get the bolts kind of in between different times. So that I did go through all those, and I think I went through pretty much all of... I think I'm repeating now. I think I've done them all. Because the last one I just got was the Jarl one again. You know, go let the Jarl know somebody in their court is a vampire. But I'm going to do what... was it Mike from Classic Elder Scrolls mentioned about using turning undead? We were talking to him on Twitter. Mentioned about using turn undead to out the vampire in the court, which I've never actually done. I didn't know you could do that. So
I tried it. It didn't work for me because my vampire was too high powered.
Oh yeah. If
he resisted my turn undead spell.
That's a good point. If you're not high enough powered, you're not gonna be able to do it. That's true.
Yeah. And
sorry about that.
You're fine.
Yeah, because
what were you saying?
I blame Victor. You know how, like, you know, usually I hardly ever talk, and Victor does most of the talking. That's why I'm doing so much of the talking this week. Oh, my throat went really, really dry. I need to go and get a drink.
It's all Victor's fault for not showing up.
Yeah.
Do you recall what you were getting into, Colin?
Yeah, you're talking to Durnavir outside, and he asked you to do him a favour for him, from one warrior to another or something like that, and is to call his name because he wishes to see this fly the skies of Skyrim or Nirn, whichever I think he called it, or Tamriel. I think it's Tamriel he calls it. And so if you call his name, he will teach you, give you like the use of his name, and then if you do that for him, he'll teach you his shout, which is Soul Tear. So later on, once you leave, you can call Durnevere, which I think Janara already has done 3 times, and you get Soul Tear, which is one of the well, I think it's the most expensive.
Is it more than
Dude, that Storm one.
Storm is like
forever.
300, isn't it?
300 seconds.
I think it's the set, like, you know, it lasts just as long as that's about 300, maybe
That's
500
crazy.
seconds.
Oh no.
But it's also
So how do you do it? I've called the first word. Where do you get the second and third words or whatever?
You have to
call
keep
him
calling
again.
them. Yeah.
I thought that I've tried that. I guess I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, you use it when you're
Yeah.
calling him. You need to do it. You can't do it the same day. It's
Has
only
to be
once a day, I
different
think.
Yeah.
All right, so maybe I'll try.
you need
Again.
Yeah, you need to aim the
wait 48
shout
hours
at
in
the,
between.
Yeah, you need to aim the shout at the floor as well because he's a
Yep.
summon.
Yeah, if you
Oh,
can't like shoot it.
okay.
Yeah, you can't aim far away. You just got to aim down like in front of you.
All right, maybe I'll give that a try.
And once you call him, he'll teach you his Soul Tear shout, which, as I said, you got to use 3 dragon souls to learn the shout to be able to call Durnevere
Yep.
And then 3 more.
To get the soul
Or
tear.
what?
Yeah.
to get the Soul Tear. But then it's one of the most awesome bloody shouts.
Now, how does Soul Tear work? If you have like 7 enemies in front of you and you shout and all of them get hit, once they die, you get all 6 of their, or how many of our souls?
You
Is that how it
don't
works?
get their souls. It just like basically rips their health way down, right? Is that what it is?
Oh, I thought it was
No,
like
no,
a soul
no.
trap type deal.
No, it is. No, it is.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Awesome. It strips them of health. So if they're low enough health, it will kill them. It will trap their soul in if you have a valid soul gem,
Oh, okay.
and it raises them from the dead as your
Oh.
ally
Well,
Oh, you
holy
know what?
fuck,
Damn,
that's
I-
great.
for,
That is a
for
great
60
one.
seconds.
That's a pimp shout, man. That's
But
great.
but it's only one guy. So as you were saying, if you do it against like 3 or 4 bandits, it will only raise one of them up.
Oh, I should do all of them. Come on. Come on.
Like 20 bandits all running with you.
No, I want that mod.
Where you can have as many
Yeah.
many followers as you want.
Yeah, there's a great spell in one of the spell mods, where it lets you summon a skeleton army. So it's like
Raise
like-
mass grave.
yeah, and you just summon like I think it's like 5 or 10 skeletons at one
Oh
time.
shit.
That's awesome.
You just have this like army of undead. Basically, you know what? Basically, what everybody is fighting against in Skyrim is what you can become.
Wow, so you can become like the ultimate necromancer.
Yeah.
That is good.
Have you guys done a Necromancer playthrough?
You know, I haven't really. That's the one thing. I mean, this time I'm kind of focusing on conjuration a little more, but
Mhm.
I haven't really done the necromancer kind of playthrough where you.
Yeah, it
raise-
definitely seems like Conjuration has a light tree and a dark tree.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe that might be good for. We were talking about the next season. Maybe somebody doing that. I mean, I would do that.
Necromancer, that totally sounds fun.
Just play
I wanted
straight
to
through
do
It's tough.
Illusion. I've never done Illusion.
Illusion's very powerful.
Yeah, Necromancer's tough because you can't always find dead bodies.
Yeah, that's the only
That's true.
problem. Yeah.
One of the mods
Well,
I
you
have
probably
is,
also have like a. Well, shoot, if we're all assigned the same thing, who knows?
It's like
You could always have some
Meridian.
alternate battle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
was it the like the Break of Dawn quest? You can't raise undead. There's no dead bodies in there.
Oh yeah, because they're all desiccated. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can't raise them at all. Yeah, they would just fall apart if you raised them. So
They're dry.
it would stand up and break in half. Raise undead, snap. That wouldn't be that useful. Oh, I didn't see that guy at that table. I always feel bad killing these people in the Falmer Temple. But, you know. What the hell? They chose to come here, so, you know, it's their own damn fault.
Yeah, I'm always like, who are these people who are helping the Falmer? These Falmer servants.
They're slaves. They've been taken by the Falmer.
So why isn't there a side quest to free these people or something?
There should be.
Yeah.
Because they've been tortured so much that they're like, they're just slaves now. They've been.
Yeah.
No, I'm Reek now.
Yeah, that's basically it. So you just gotta go in and kill them.
Yeah, it's
Theon, help! No, Reek! Yeah.
Jump off the wall with me. That's my terrible British accent, by the way. You should get that. Yeah, no, that would be cool if you had a quest to free them.
Yeah.
Get them back.
Well, Colin says they're two gone already.
That's true. I guess they're, you know, what is that called? What's that syndrome?
Helsinki? No. What's it called?
Is it Helsinki?
It's some other city in
what's her name had it? Patty Hearst, right?
Yeah.
I forget. Yeah. I forget the name of it.
It's not Helsinki.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Some other Scandinavian city.
Kvatch.
Yeah, it's a Kvatch syndrome. Yeah, the big Kvatch syndrome. Ooh. But yeah, these poor people. I just like, you know, and now I'm gonna make them fight each other, so that's even worse. I mean, it's just terrible.
Was it Kvatch? That's where was it old Saint John died, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think that is where he died, actually. Which is funny, because
he was, I was in my house, blah blah blah, and then a Dremora came in.
That is it. The Kvatch battle, by the way, is a hell of a tough battle. That is a serious battle.
Yeah.
In Oblivion. That's really damn tough. Especially if you wait and go there higher leveled. All those clan fear and all the other, you know, 18 other different Dremora, Daedric kind of thing.
Exactly how long I played Oblivion.
Oh, that battle will kick your ass if you're not
ready. Kvatch.
Yeah. And then there's this one part where you have to open up 2 gates, and they all just come flooding in and kill you, basically. What am I missing? I'm missing the handle somewhere.
I'm forgetting we're doing a podcast. I'm just sitting here watching Michael play.
So where were we on the Dawnguard stuff?
We were just wrapping up the Beyond Death, and that would be the end of our Dawnguard assigned quests.
Sounds good.
And then next week we'll be getting into the Daedric side quest, and we played Break of Dawn, which is one of my favorites, and House of Horrors, which Michael just played through just a little bit ago on the video feed.
Yeah, that was pretty short. I didn't realize how short that quest was.
Where did you... I will get into it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it in a second.
Next episode. Colin, do you have anything else for this week?
No, that's pretty much it.
Well, I'd like to thank everyone for listening to a Skyrim Addict podcast roundtable, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Video-wise, we'll be here still.
Yes, we're still rolling for the video, people, but yeah, I'm going to take a 5-minute break. I will be right back.
All right, I'm going to be here playing and keep it going. Yeah, we break the audio show into 2, so that's why we're taking a break now. But I'm going to continue on because I want to get up and get this dragon going. Can I do it from down here? Let's see. Uh-oh. Is he coming out?
You know, I'm still here. I'm just dying.
You're choking to death.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, I got him to come out. Where's he at?
Oh, here he comes.
I hear him. Where the fuck is he? Oh, there he is. You know, I always wondered what would happen if you got him to come out and then just left him in here and left. And then came back.
Lots of Delved Farmer, I'm thinking.
Yeah, well, I got my Falmer blood finally for the Transmundane. So I did pick that up this time. Yeah, and I did figure out Serana was with me because I saw the ash laying around the whole way in, so she had to be with me, like raising Falmer from the dead. Oh,
Either that or somebody's got, like, a smoking habit.
yeah, somebody came in behind me and
Yeah, it was Groucho Marx running around with one of those big fat cigars.
Oh.
I've been playing a lot of ESO recently.
Oh, yeah.
And fucking archers are kicking my ass in Craglorn. Nobody else, right? I'll be walking around and Craglorn is, a group area. But
Yeah.
you know me, total unsociable bastard, so I don't want to do it in a group, I want to do it solo. So I'm currently veteran level 13, and
Okay.
that's what the area is level 13, but it's supposed to be groups. So you got to be real careful about who you go up against. And if you go up against a group of, usually you'll get a group of no more than, I would say, 3 or 5, and that's in the normal area. But in Craglorn, if you attack, 1 or 2 of them, then 6 will go at you.
Oh, shit.
At the same time. So you got to be real careful. You got to have, be very organized in how you're going to attack them, and sort of, when you use your potions, because the potions are timed. You can't, down 30 potions straight away. You can only take 1, and then you got to wait, 20 seconds before you can take another one. And,
Oh, yeah, you have the cooldown time, so you can't, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm attacking a group of bandits or something like that. And I've got to get real close to the archer, because they have this thing called Take Aim. Now everybody's hitting you for 2,000 to 5,000. A bloody archer has this thing called Take Aim, and he hits you for 12,000.
Holy shit. That much?
Yeah. As I said, on average, they hit you for between 3,000 and 5,000 damage. It takes a real long time for the archer to pull it, because he has to go, right, I'm taking aim now, and he glows bright red, and he's holding the bow up in the air, and it takes, the whole thing, the whole process takes, it must be about 10, 15 seconds.
Oh,
but if you're all out of stamina, you can't bash him, so you can't interrupt him. Or if you're basically surrounded by other bandits, you can't get to him in time, and then he just basically one-shots you.
Oh, man.
Giant pain in the ass. Just like all bloody archers. Oh.
There's nothing like sneaking.
Yeah. They've just brought, well, not just brought, but it's been in there for a while, but I've just come across it, is thievery.
Oh, yeah?
And so you gotta steal. You can steal stuff and then go into a certain section, and you can sell it off.
Ah, okay. Yeah, because they didn't have that in the beginning, right?
No, you just go in there and you just pick up anything you want. But now they've got certain areas where you go. And I was always worried about that, because what if I'm missing out on some fantastic piece of loot that's in this bag and I can't get it because it's got marked steal, and my character won't do that. But it's whenever you go to steal something from a desk or something from a knapsack, it's special stuff. It's only stuff that, counts as treasure of being stolen. So it's not as if I look in this bag and there's a really great recipe for provisioning or something like that, and that's going to help out.
The dragon disappeared.
Yeah, I'm watching. I can't see him.
He flew off and he's gone. I wonder if he's battling in the other part of the of Blackreach.
He's probably chewing on a giant's toe or something.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened to him. He's gone. Unless something beat him and he's somewhere else.
Wouldn't you've got the soul?
It should have, unless I'm too far away.
Mm.
I mean, that's the only possibility I can think of. I'm trying to run around and find him. I don't see him anywhere, though. That's weird. I don't think I've ever had him disappear before. Where the hell did he go?
You're not even sneaking anymore.
No, he's not, that's what I'm like. I'll just try running, and maybe he'll just pop up. He's just gone. The hell happened? I don't know. Maybe try shouting the globe again. I don't know. Whoops! I just ran off the steps. Yeah, I don't. That's weird. I've never had him disappear. Where are you? I don't know. They usually hear the shouts and come too, don't they?
Yeah. Well, I used to hate that in Skyrim. You know when you get the dragon and you're like, oh, bloody hell, it's a dragon fight, and then he just flies off.
Yeah.
So you're chasing after him and you're shouting at him. Your boost row dying into the air, and
he
like,
just never comes back. I don't know where the hell he went. He's gone. That's unreal. I'm gonna go back to see if he's up by where I came in at, maybe. That's the only thing I can think of. And look at my map. I'm not even sure where the hell I am. Pumping station, debate hall, debate hall. I don't know where the hell he would be. I can't even think where he would be. I don't know. Let's see. He should. I mean, it's not that big. Where could he have flown to? Oops. Let me get a helper here. That is not what I wanted. Where the hell? What? That's not work. Where the frick is my Frost Atronak? Alright, this is messed up. Something's messed up.
I get that sometimes.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, I was conjuring the Frost Atronak and it just was not appearing. Yeah.
So sometimes it would take me 2 or 3 times for my conjuration to.
The dragon disappeared.
Pop out.
Oh, there's a Falmer. I'm just trying to find a damn dragon.
What was his name?
I don't know. He never got close enough.
Oh, he never popped out?
He just disappeared. He did. He flew away.
That son of a bitch.
Where the hell he could have possibly gone?
Is he fighting a dragon? Or the giant?
I mean, I guess. Oh, there's that giant on the side, right?
Holy crap, you just ran... Did you just run by Sendirian's field lab, or whatever his name is?
Holy cow. Something just came flying out of the
That just
sky.
sparked my memory. I have a ton of stuff that I left there.
Oh, did you?
In this playthrough, I unloaded a bunch of shit there. I totally forgot about it, and you just ran by it, and that reminded me.
Is that
I need
safe
to run
storage?
back there.
No, it's all gone now.
Yeah, that's not safe storage, is it?
Yeah, the farmer have been in there and nicked it all, mate.
What? Come on, that's gotta be
they're all
safe storage.
sitting around playing.
It's such a cool little...
Playing poker.
Yeah, I don't think it's still there. I don't know. Is that safe storage? I'm not even sure.
That can't be true. Say it ain't so, Colin.
It ain't so.
Damn it.
I'm gonna have to go to the other side here. Where the fuck did the dragon go? That is unreal. Oh my god. Well, we can start the next episode whenever you like.
I just got in here to Sendirian's Field Laboratory is a dwarven ruin. Sendirian's Field Laboratory. Number of zones: 1. Clearable. No. Never. Storage is safe.
Yay.
Who cares? I've already got, I'm over 50,000 gold, and that's pretty much once you reach that level, you don't need money ever again.
Yeah, sure.
Have you turned the stream off, Michael?
I don't think
There
so.
it is.
Should be.
That's back.
Mine's doing the same thing. It's spinning actually. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I actually.
Yeah, went back to the original.
Yeah, I had it on. Did something ditch out on it weirdly? You know what? The freaking dragon's not even in here. There's some dude just standing up on the ledge. Oh my god. Yeah, we can start whenever.
All right. Welcome back to the show. This is part 2 of the 4th episode of Dawnguard for the Skyrim Addict Podcast Roundtable. I am Andrew, your host. I am joined again by Colin and Michael. Hello, gentlemen. How are you doing this evening?
Konnichiwa.
Hello.
I don't know how to reply in Japanese, Colin. Domo
Genki desu ka?
arigato.
Domi.
I don't know what that means.
Was that from Sticks? Yeah, all the Japanese you know is from Sticks.
Me? Probably.
He just said thank you. Twice.
Oh, is that a dragon? Oh, I found him! So, if you were listening to the last episode, I lost the dragon. I have found the dragon.
He was in your other pants.
What dragon are you talking about?
The disco ball dragon.
In Blackreach, the disco ball. Does everyone know about this dragon? I didn't for the longest time. If you shout at the... does it have to be the Foos?
Fusroda at the ball, yeah.
Fusroda at the disco ball at the sort of structure in the middle of Blackreach where the Falmer servant guys are running around. You go to that disco ball, blast it with your Fusroda, a special dragon comes out. What's his name?
Volthurial.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, one of those easy to pronounce names.
Oh, they're the worst.
Oh, man, come on, you gotta show up. There you are. Alright. I thought my Atronach wasn't flying around again. Yeah, so the dragon landed on the ground, just stayed there. That's why I couldn't find him.
Volthurial.
That's weird.
Stealth dragon. Ninja dragon.
Volthurial.
He was literally just hanging out in one spot. And did not move.
Is he moving now?
Yeah, he's fighting my Atronach.
Right.
So.
The video feed I'm watching is a little behind your playthrough.
But
what
so
you're hearing.
We did what are we going on to? The Daedric ones on this one?
Yeah, so we're getting into some Daedric quest on this episode of the Skyrim Addict Podcast Roundtable. We'll be doing Meridia's quest, which is one of my favorites. I love that Meridia. And the Break of Dawn quest gives you a nice little sword that I am pretty particular to. And we'll also be continuing on and discussing House of Horrors, which Michael had just played through on the previous episode, so he is fresh as fresh can be. So we'll be checking in with Michael on what goes on with House of Horrors, the Molag Bal Daedric quest. So, gentlemen, what is going on right now? Well, should we jump into the quest, or what are you getting into here in Blackreach, Michael?
I was coming just to battle this dragon, actually.
What are you using? What kind of crossbow do you have there? Is that an enhanced dwarven or something?
Just the enhanced. I haven't picked up the enhanced dwarven yet. I mean, I've done the quest for it. I just didn't bother picking it up because I don't really use it. But,
does she have one for sale?
Yeah.
So that you don't actually have to have like the dwarven smithing perk in order to build it. You can actually buy it, right?
Yeah. As soon as you what the hell's going on? As soon as you get the blueprint for it or schematic for it, then you can buy it from her, basically.
You can purchase it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's resisting your soul trap. Man, that's awesome. This is such a cool cool screen cap with that dragon blasting fire on your frost Atronach.
It's weird that he doesn't fly very much, though.
Well, you got a ceiling in there, man.
Yeah, but he was flying around. That's why I couldn't find him. He was literally just walking around.
You were looking up, and he was on the ground.
Yeah, it was weird. That's the first time. You know, the other times I've battled him though, I've kind of stayed up on the wall, and he's attacked the farmer and the slaves. So I haven't really had to go search for him. You know. But
have you found the giant down in Blackreach?
No, he's off to the right here actually. When you're down there, he's off to the right-hand side. Whenever I've gotten the dragon out, he usually ends up fighting that giant. Oh,
in some
yeah.
form.
Maybe he did. Maybe that's what happened.
Maybe that's where he went off to fight.
That could be.
Oh, do you get a soul and everything?
Yep.
Volthuriol. Good lord. Nice.
Yeah, it's not an easy name.
None of them are. Colin, what sort of side quests and stuff have you been getting into? And if not side quests, what other games have you been playing recently?
I've been playing a lot of ESO, which is great. I'm enjoying it. It's a bit of a pain in the backside. I was looking forward to... I just finished... You see, with the characters that you create, once you go through the main story and complete that, and the Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild, what you can do is that you can keep the same character, but then play through from one of the other sides. So you can choose either the Aldmeri Dominion, or the Daggerfall Covenant, or the Ebonheart Pact. And there are three different factions that all fight against each other for control of Cyrodiil. And once you finish, because I started off as a Breton, and I was playing on the Daggerfall Covenant. Well, once I play through the entire game, on that side, I can carry on with the same character, but play it from the very beginning again, but from the Aldmeri Dominion side. And that's called Caldwell's Silver. He's a character in the game, voiced by John Cleese. Fantastic.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's really good. He's hilarious, isn't it? Mad as a brush. And then once you've finished doing the Aldmeri Dominion side, then I moved on to doing the Ebonheart Pact side, which is called Caldwell's Gold. And as you're doing this, you're into veteran ranks. So you go from level 1 to 50, and then you become a veteran, and then you go back to 1, but you're veteran rank 1. And then you go up to veteran rank 2, and blah, blah, blah. So once I'd done that, I went to move on to the new area, which is called Craglorn. And that place is completely kicking my ass, because it's a group area. You go in there, and then you attack and do all the quests, usually as a group. I'm trying to solo it because I don't like people. But there's certain quests, there's certain dungeons that you go into, and I was trying to solve this puzzle, and I was like, well, clearly it's mage, lady, and tower. And right, I stand on the mage, stand on the lady, stand on the tower. Why the F isn't the door opening? And then I realized one person needed to be standing on the page, one needed to be standing on the lady, and one needed so you have to have 3 or 4 people to be able to complete that dungeon to get into the last room.
They're trying to prevent people from soloing it.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, it is an MMO. That's the way it's supposed to be played. I can't gripe that much, man. But you know, so I'm in a bit of a grind at the moment because I'm currently veteran rank 13, and as I said, I'm not really into groups, so I've been playing some PvP. And
how you faring?
It's okay, but I think I'm going to have to mess around with my character and respec some things that I invested in. You can pay to reorganize your character, so it works differently. So I can take all my points back and put them all into stamina instead of having them in magicka.
Mm-hmm. So, Michael, I'm not sure how much further ahead you are in your video feed right now, but you're at your enchanting table, your arcane enchanter.
Oh yeah.
And there's the butterfly in a jar.
Yes, there's a Luna Moth in a jar. That just it's part of the Whiterun Championship Arena thing. That's where I'm at.
Is there a use for those? Because I found those just randomly in the game
No,
before.
they're just like trophies basically.
Okay.
That's pretty much all they are, is trophies.
So, Colin, back to ESO talk. Do we, as a podcast group, have a guild or anything that you represent? I know you don't like playing with a bunch of people, but I know you and at least Juan have been playing a lot recently.
Yeah, we're on 2 different platforms though. I'm on PC, he's on Xbox One.
That's no good. But at least we can have a couple different platform guilds for, if people out there are playing ESO and want to play with Juan or Colin. Or Michael might get involved at some point. He was hinting maybe.
Yeah, when Sherry started playing, she started a guild, which is still going. It's called Thank Sanguine. It's Freedas.
Yeah, that's right.
And that guild is still there. I still get it up when you go and talk to the banker, because you got to store your stuff.
You can share stuff in a bank. Oh, that's great.
No, you got a bank, so you'll have your own personal storage that you can carry around 60 to 100 different items, and you can pay to increase your carry weight. And then you can go to the bank and then store 100 things in the bank, and then you can pay the bank more money for more storage room. But you share your bank with all your characters. So if you have 8 characters, they all share the same bank space. So you can't have like hundreds of thousands of spaces to store stuff in.
Mm-hmm.
But
so does that mean if you have a really high-leveled character and a really low-leveled one, the low-level could use the same gear as the high-leveled one?
Yeah, I've just been doing that. I have a level 8, no, a level 12 or 13 she is now. And I'm just starting to play a lot more with her because of the endless bloody grind it is with my veteran character. So I've been playing with her, and I used my veteran character to make her a set of armor and a weapon, and then put that into the bank, and then got my other character, or my newer character, and then she went to the same bank and then pulled out the armor that my other character had made.
That's really fun.
Yep.
Can you also leave share gear with other people in your same guild? Can you do basically the same thing with other people?
Yeah, there's a guild bank, so I can...
That's cool, yeah.
That's
wonderful.
Really,
I like that. I would really like to play online, but I don't want to learn a whole new game. I just want it to be Skyrim, that I can hop into adventures with, people in the podcast group.
Yep. Well,
I don't want to bother learning a whole new game.
Sure you do.
Hey, Victor.
Hello.
Oh my goodness. I don't even have the right screen pulled up.
Well, your ears burning because we were bad mouthing you. Well, I was bad mouthing you something chronic earlier on. Blaming you for all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, but running the truck off the road and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, that was an eventful drive.
I couldn't make it. Just stuff got in the way. So, not in the way. Just I had to. It's it's all good. But anyway.
Well, welcome everyone to Victor. Victor, hello. How are you doing this evening? Would you like to tell us about your character real quick?
Hey, hi. Oh God, no. What's her name? Doria Stenter. Yes. Sorry, I've been so out of it the last 3 weeks. I haven't thought about anything but my own pain and suffering. So.
Oh no. Well, sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Well, we're glad to have you on the show. Oh, shingles. That's no good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So yes, Doria Stenter, but she's been kind of on vacation for the last 3 weeks. So hasn't done a damn thing.
Well, we were just talking with Colin about ESO. Have you played any ESO at all, Victor?
No, I played it at the very beginning when it first did, and I had reasonably good feelings about it, but I'm not a big MMO player anyway. So, and that was at the very beginning when it was, what was it, $20 a month or something like that, and so I played for a little while, didn't get it, and just let it go. I played since they released the Tamriel Unlimited version, the so-called free-to-play version. And it does seem better, but I just don't have time with all the other games I'm playing, so I haven't played more of it. So that's where I am with.
Colin seems to not like MMOs either, and he's just trying to play ESO sort of as a solo game. But he was telling us
exactly what I was doing. I was trying to. Yeah.
Yeah, he was telling us that they have. He was saying that they have stuff worked in that makes it hard for you to do solo stuff. Like they have 3 pillars that all need to be activated at once, or whatever. So they want you to have more than one person with you. So they want
you to play the. Yeah, they want you to play in teams and stuff.
Well,
Destiny's the same way. It's.
No, I played through the whole main quest and solo, the Mages Guild, the Fighters Guild, and then I done. Was it the Aldmeri Dominion side solo, and then I done the Ebonheart Pact with the same character again solo. It's only the after that, then the next area is Craglorn, but that's they want you to do that on
with a team.
With a team, yeah, that's a group area. The whole area is supposed to be done in a group, groups of 4. So it's
so is it like raids, or is it PvP? I mean, is it?
It's like raid. So that is Craglorn is a PvE area.
Yeah.
The brand new one that's just come out, Cyrodiil, where it's the capital, the Imperial City, the Imperial capital. That one that's just come out, that is PvP area.
Okay.
It's also a veteran rank. The area is veteran rank 15.
Oh, yeah.
Very high level. If you just get in the game, there's no point in getting the brand new piece, because if you go in there, you can only get in there when you're level 10, and if you go in there when you're level 10, you will get killed instantly.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, Destiny's like that. I mean, I tried the Crucible at level 6 or 7 or something like that. Became corned beef hash immediately. So, yeah. I've never. My oldest son is a huge MMO player. He loves. He's been playing, Warcraft and all the other Guild Wars and all the other ones. I can't do it. I can't join a team because I know I will suck and I'll drag the team down with me. so I just don't do it.
I've never really played any.
As your weakest player.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah. Yeah, make him a medic.
You're the healer.
Yeah.
Stand in the back when we need you. We'll call.
Yeah.
So what? Were we moving on? Were we going to talk about?
We're about to get evil, folks.
Molag Ball.
Yeah, we're going to talk about Break of Dawn and House of Horrors.
Oh, awesome.
On this episode. So, Break of Dawn is, of course, Meridia's.
Guys, I just wanted to pop in and say hi. I've got to go because I got to do some other stuff. So.
Okay, well, it's great to talk to you for a second.
I'm sorry I couldn't join the episode, but next time I will be all caught up and everything else. So.
All right, sounds good. Well, thanks for hopping on. It was good to hear from you.
Yeah,
all right, take care,
man.
All right, good night.
Take care. We'll see you.
Boom.
That was awesome. Good tone.
So which one are we doing first? Break of Dawn?
Yeah, we can do them in either order. Does not matter. But
it's been a while since I did Break of Dawn.
Well, let's get into Break of Dawn. How does Break of Dawn get launched?
Randomly. Completely randomly, right?
I think it's your turn, isn't it, Andrew? Explain
gosh, I guess. Well, Break of Dawn would get launched if in some boss quest, in the chest at the end of the quest, you'll find a randomly placed beacon called Meridia's Beacon. Or I have found through my research, and I didn't know this was possible, you can just go up to the shrine.
Really?
And then she will give you a quest marker for. She'll randomly place the beacon, but also give you a quest marker to show you where the beacon is hidden, and you can just go fetch it and bring it back.
I'm gonna see if I've done this quest already. I'm not sure. Break of Dawn. I may. Ah, yeah, I've already done it. Sorry, I was gonna see if I could hop into it, but I've already completed it.
Oh, that's quite all right. So you get the beacon randomly in a chest, or go up to the shrine, and she will place the beacon randomly out in Skyrim somewhere, and you go fetch it, and you bring it back and place it on the shrine. There's a little spot that it goes, and then it opens up, and you get launched up into the sky and talk to Meridia. It's like it's a giant smashed you up there or something. But Meridia needs a new champion or hero. I'm not even sure how she puts it, because there is someone desecrating the shrine. He is Malkaran. Malkaran? However you pronounce that. I'm always terrible at names. But he is down there defiling the shrine. He traps the lost souls. Not even sure what that means. But he's down there doing stuff that Meridia is not down with. So she asks you that she needs the light to be guided through her shrine. And this is a really fun little quest. It kind of reminds me of like an old, I don't know, like a Zelda-style puzzle quest or something. But you have to activate these light beacons throughout the temple. And so that it'll, like, each one is blocked off. And you have to activate it to turn it to point the right direction, so it'll point into the next room, and then you go into the next room and find that beacon, and then make sure it gets pointed into the right direction. And basically just lead this path of light all the way through the temple. The whole time you're fighting enemies called the Corrupted Shades, I believe they're called. They're just kind of like floating skeletons that have like little black floating ghost feet. Or something like that. But there's a bunch of traps through there you need to watch out for. There's some tripwires, some swinging blades. There's spear traps when you open up some of the chests, so be careful. About halfway through, I don't remember if it's... At one point you have to hop outside and then you go back into the temple. But there is a block skill book somewhere in there, which was good for me because I'm have a concentration in block, so... Keep your eye out for that. Then you have to keep guiding the light through the temple to the final chamber to open up something called the Kilcreath Catacombs. Once you get into there after an almost unending load screen, in my case,
an unending load screen.
You have to activate the last pedestal in the Kilcreath Catacombs and awaken the bad guy, Malkaran, who uses frost spells, and I hate those stupid frost spells because they always drain your stamina and make you walk really slow, and you can't do anything, you can't escape, and then he just blasts you with it even more. Those are horrible. So watch out, there's pillars that you can hide behind when he's casting those frost spells that turned out to be helpful for me. Oh yeah, you throw your follower out there. He's like, hey... Or attack this bone man. I had a bone man I kept trying to conjure. Yeah, tell Serana to take all the damage for you. Then you battle Malkaran, and after that you are rewarded with one of my favorite artifacts in the game, the Dawnbreaker sword. which has a pretty cool enchantment of 10 points fire damage and a chance of a fiery explosion for undead characters, so vampires and all of your Draugr and whatnot. So that's basically a nice light overline of Break of Dawn. How did you guys do with Break of Dawn? Did you have anything fun or need to point out anything? What's going on in there, Colin?
Yeah, why the fuck did Meridia let me and Tirana in?
That's a good point.
The vampires.
That is a good point. I will
we
give.
were going in there making sure that no, was it Dawnguard bastard got his hands on that poxy sword.
That's
we
true.
We're gonna find it the deepest, darkest dungeon and bury that.
Bury that shit.
Feel their life energy.
That's really funny.
I will make the mix.
Yeah. Well.
I think
Oh, go ahead.
I'm giving all the weapons to Tirana. She's got Maroon's Dagon's the knife, I can't remember what
The
it's
razor.
called. The razor, that's it, Maroon's razor, and she's got Dawnbreaker, and she.
Is she dual wielding them?
Oh, that would be nice.
No, 'cause she usually has the spell in the other hand, doesn't she?
Yeah, she's always throwing magic. Yeah.
So that's fun. I've been trying to use, at least for a little while after I collected, try to use some of these artifacts. Next time I want to go in and grab that ebony sword and go back and revisit some of my past friendships. You've been using all your Daedric artifacts, Colin?
No, well, I've used them before. I used was a Dawnbreaker quite extensively in quite a few different playthroughs. That one is always standard, but just quickly like to say thanks for Covenant Believes for having a watch of us. He's made some great points, and yeah, we'd love to talk about modding with you if he comes back.
Yeah, I've been trying to keep up on the chat while doing both.
Yeah, you're doing about 9 different things.
Yeah, I'm trying to do
chatting.
That's why I kind of
trying to stop myself from dying of coughing my lung up.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm not doing much else. You're doing about 15 different things.
I'm making sure nothing crashes again. I haven't had a crash in a while though. There's always that.
Come, champion.
Oh, the other tip for if we're still on Break of Dawn, the other tip for Break of Dawn: don't leave until you get everything. I think we say this every time.
Loot the bodies, loot the desiccated corpses.
Yeah, get all that gold. Do not touch that sword until you get all that gold.
Yeah, as soon as you touch the sword, she zaps you back up into the sky again, right?
Yeah, you're up. I just dropped my controller. You're up in the sky, and you are not going back in. That is what happens because I've done it. So
you're locked out. You can't even go back in after.
Nope.
She drops you back to Earth again, or Tamriel again, Nairn again.
I don't think you can. You can't get all the way to the back room anyway.
You can't get into that back room.
Yeah,
No.
you can get into the ruin, just not to there.
Crazy. Yeah, that's all I've got for Break of Dawn. You guys cool on Break of Dawn, so we can move on to House of Horrors, which Michael is fresh with, since he just played it.
I did just blow through that.
So let's do a little recap of House of Horrors.
Sounds good. I can recrap it. I can recrap it. This is what you get when you're typing and talking and playing all at the same time. You recrap
You do
things.
too much.
So you don't go to Windhelm. Don't go to Windhelm, because that's not where the quest starts. You definitely don't go there and look for a dead body in the graveyard, because it has nothing to do with what you're trying to do. You go to Markarth, and after you've been, if it's your first time there, if you go into the bar and come out, Vigilant Tyrannus will show up outside of this abandoned house.
Is that how you got him to trigger? Was going into the bar, coming out? He wasn't there the first time?
He was not there the first time.
So you went into the bar, came out, and then he was there.
Yeah, and then you go in the house with him. It's your first time playing this through. I'm trying to think. First time playing it through, it was really super creepy. Sorry, I'm typing. I will have to edit this part. Sorry, I was replying. Yeah, your first time through, it's one of the creepier quests you come across when you don't know what's going on. You know, because you get pots and pans flying all over. You have the creepy voice. It's just it's a nice like haunted house kind of feel. But then he basically tells you to kill the vigilant. And if you don't, you're never getting out of the house. I don't think there's any way around it, is there?
Yeah, the front door locks behind you, and he pretty much says only one of you is leaving.
Yeah, you don't have a choice. I think I tried it one time to try and get out of there without him, you know, without killing him, but there is no way. So you do have to kill him. Oh, it was my I think I was doing a pacifist playthrough.
Yeah, I think I vaguely remember you talking about that.
Yeah, I stupidly went in there, and yeah.
No way out.
There's no other way out. But I did not go back in with the Boethia priest, but needless to say. So, yeah, so you go, after you leave, he tells you go find this priest of Boethia. Where he's located is Radiant, isn't it? It's random.
It's somewhere in the... Yeah, it's somewhere Forsworn. Somewhere off
One of
in
the
west.
Forsworn places, right?
Yeah.
But it's not a specific place each time.
There are 6 different ones I was reading on the UESP. There's 6 different locations it could be.
Speaking of the UESP, that is so amazing. Because so I've been playing a lot of Fallout 3. And I go to the Fallout wiki, and it is just not good mobily. It is terrible on the mobile device.
Yeah.
The UESP is just so easy to find anything you want.
Yeah, I love it.
It is amazing. That resource is amazing.
Yeah, and what is the really good one for the Fallout series? There has to be one. That wiki is not as good as the UESP
yeah, I
is
mean,
for
it has
Skyrim.
Information and all, but it's a basic wiki. It's not anything, you know, like the USP, which is just like out of this world.
How do you become a a participant or a submitter or a you should totally do this, Colin. You would be good at this UESP stuff.
No. Sounds like too much work.
Yeah, it does. It's a really good website.
They'll go, did you want to go and check this first? Oh, well, it sounds right. Can't I just write it? Possibly right, It's a really good hypothesis. Let's just leave it as fact. Let's go and check it out.
No, it'll check this.
Yeah. That's how I'd run my UESP.
That's
or
how
my
you do it.
So don't go to Collins.
Yeah.
Unreliable UESP.
The least reliable source for Elder Scrolls news. Yeah, I mean, just having used the other ones recently, it's like, it's crazy. How incredibly useful and how simple it is to navigate and find everything you want from all the games. It's just unreal.
Yeah,
so that is just awesome. But why were we saying? Oh, we were talking about the radio. It's funny. We start saying something and I forget where the hell we started in the first place. It was because of where we find. What's the Boethia priest's name? I don't know his specific name.
Is it Logrolf or something like that?
Yeah.
Logrolf?
I keep on going to say Wolgruf, but but he's the guy at Windhelm. So we're back at Windhelm again. He's the mage at Windhelm that you sent to prison accidentally.
Yeah. Volfirth.
Yeah.
Bob and Frank.
Yeah, exactly. Old Bob.
So you go get him, you save him, I don't know why you bother saving him. You save him, and then you bring him back to the abandoned house. And he gets trapped inside the altar. You bash his head in a couple times until he submits. And then you bash his head in again. If you would like to keep the Mace of Moloch Ball.
Which you need to do in order to get our Oblivion Walker.
Yes, the Oblivion Walker. If you want to get the Oblivion Walker, you definitely need that.
So you basically kill this poor man once, and then Moloch Ball brings him back to life, and you have to beat him to death again in order to get his mace. So why is it this guy specifically? Did we get into that at all? What's his relationship with this shrine? His past?
God.
Yeah, he's a devout a devout follower of Boethia, and he's been going to that shrine and defiling it in the name of Boethia.
So how is he defiling it?
That's disgusting, Michael. How do you bring that up on a family show like this?
What exactly is he doing up there?
Yeah. So he's doing something that Moloch Ball doesn't like, which, you know, if a Daedric prince of whatever the hell he is, like King of Rape or something like that, is he?
That
and he doesn't like what Logrolf is doing to his shrine.
Yeah, imagine what he's doing if Moloch Ball doesn't like it. Yeah, let's consider. It's got to be something awful.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's just like baking cakes for kids or something. Who knows? Could be anything.
Yeah. Organizing a charity sports run or something.
Well, what is Boethia all about?
Boethia is
secret plots of murder, or is that Mephala?
Yeah. Mephala. Boethia. I'm trying to think. Well, because you bring the person to die, and it has to be a friend. But it's kind of similar to Mephala, where you have to use your blade on a friend.
Yeah.
They are very similar in that way. Now that you mention it. I'm not sure what their specific differences are.
I don't know. Sounds all ex-wifey to me anyway. What was I going to say? Yeah. Oh, and there's also the added bonus of taking Serana back to hook up with her ex-boyfriend.
Serana's ex-boyfriend.
Yeah, Moloch Ball.
Oh.
She got down and dirty.
Boethia is deceit, conspiracy, and secret plots of murder.
Yeah.
Yes, you are correct. And
deceit, conspiracy, secret plots of murder.
Mephala is Web's. Let's see. Also named by names.
She's a spider, Daedra, from what I remember.
Doesn't really say.
Spider.
Yeah.
Yeah, spinner, spider, teacher to secret arts. So yeah, I guess she's more of that type. Yeah, subterfuge. We'll say.
Hmm.
Yeah, so that's the differences. Although it's odd because their weapons are very similar in that. Well, with Boethia you have to bring someone you like, and with Mephala you have the weapon that you have to use on somebody you like. So that's why it's weird that they're so similar. But I guess all of them are pretty bad, so it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Except for Meridia seems to be a nice one. Holy shit. Jesus.
Is Meridia pretty much the only nice Daedric prince?
Azura's kind of alright.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Azura, there's not really anything crazy going on there.
Uh-huh. It seems like most of them have, like, a weird...
Yeah. I mean, they're like, like the super rich. Very odd.
They're just eccentric.
They're like, they're like celebrities.
Well, holy crap, Moloch Ball, he is known as the King of Rape, the Harvester of Souls, and the Lord of Brutality.
Yeah.
I'd like to have him as a next-door neighbor.
He's definitely not a good one.
Yeah.
He's not who you want to hang with. Oh crap! I'm getting my ass kicked here. By the way, I'm
Yeah, what are you doing?
He's running.
Nettlebane. yeah, I'm running right now, but trying to do
Running from a hag.
some Nettlebane action because I had that sitting in there.
Oh, nice. That's the you get the little knife, right, and go.
Yep.
Go get some sap or cut some roots or something.
That's it.
Is that for Danica and Whiterun?
Yeah, she's a nice lady.
No, she's not. She doesn't give you any gold.
No, I
Oh,
guess
if
she
you want,
doesn't.
You can pay me and I can teach you restoration magic. Up to like level 3.
All right, yeah, she's not the best, but hey, she's a nice lady, and she lives in town. You know, if you need a little help, you can stop there and visit her.
Does she offer you free healing? You know, when somebody's kicking your ass, does she
No.
walk up to you and use her special healing powers to heal you in the middle of a fight against a vampire?
I guess not.
No, she just runs in there and starts stabbing him with a little iron sword and then dies and creates a little ash pile that gets on your nerves like 30 levels later.
Oh, somebody, yeah. Damien brought up a good point. Sanguine's pretty nice too. Yeah, you got somebody to go drinking with and hanging out with. That's a good point.
Oh, apparently our audio keeps on cutting out.
Oh no!
Or is it the audio of the game? Is he talking about?
Maybe. Maybe it's bogging it down. I'll slow it down for a bit. There was a lot of action just happening there, so that may have been the problem. You know what happens when it gets like that.
I was getting a little choppy reception when Victor was on.
Yeah, I think that was his connection.
Okay,
Of
his DSL.
Yeah. He's been, you know how he's been with the DSL.
He's a big fan, as far as I can
He's
tell.
a huge fan of DSL. If you've not heard in the past,
Thumbs up for
he's
DSL.
super happy with it. Oh, I forgot about this. See, I forgot where the hell I was going, and then I had to battle this damn hag raven on top of the hill.
You're on Hag's Rock, right?
Yeah.
You just discovered that.
Yeah, she's blasting me.
Is this? No, I was gonna ask if this is where the Glenmoral witches' heads are, but that's in like Glenmoral Cave or something.
That's a really good creepy one too. You know, the first time you go and get those witches' heads.
Holy shit! I love the hag ravens. They have those huge fireballs that can flying at you. Oh, that's so cool. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, I just seen a huge one just fly past his ear there. Oh, you got a kill cam.
Oh, you just one-shotted it. That's awesome.
I just upped my bow. I think my level's a little too low. I think I had it set to adept, not adept. I'm sorry. Yeah, master or expert. But it might be a little too low.
Yes, Nettlebane.
Oh, didn't you lower it down for Falscar?
I think I lowered it to expert for Falscar is what happened. That's why I think it's set a little too
Yeah,
low.
because you said everything was bumped up in difficulty.
It's crazy. I get my ass kicked on Falscar like constantly. It's insane. Everywhere I go, I get I just get blasted.
Death overlords everywhere.
I'm telling you, there was like 30 in this one dungeon I just went through. Just nonstop. I mean, every, like, one of those Nordic kind of ruins and Draugr everywhere. And every single one I was coming across was an overlord. So it was like, and there was so many ebony weapons, I couldn't even carry them.
Oh, yeah. That's the one thing I do like about trying to go to, what's that? Sovngarde or whatever. Because you have to find all those death lords right before you go. You get lots of good ebony weapons on your way.
Yeah, when you're on, what's that place called?
I can't remember it.
Skulldolphin?
Skulldolphin, that's it. Yeah, that's in ESO.
Holy shit! Did I just really pull that out of my ass?
Wow, it's like,
You did.
you're like an expert now.
Oh god.
Yeah, you should be doing USB. Never mind.
Oh, no way. No way. I'm the guy who goes to USP for information. You don't want USP coming to me for mine.
God, they have so much information now. Oh.
Yeah, it's amazing.
But I've done I've done most of the Dawnguard
Is that a
side.
Spriggan sitting there? Must be.
Yeah, she has a dead sprig in there. Oh, I did look up. I looked up what the vampire version of the side quests are, and it's like rings. And
Oh,
things like
okay.
that. I would have to pull it up.
Oh no,
again.
the blood throne rings, right? Isn't there
Yeah,
something called
yeah,
that?
there's something
And
like
there's
that.
something else. Victor was mentioning those a couple episodes ago.
Sorry, what was that? I missed it.
The side quests on the vampire side. They were a couple, like, there was an amulet and some rings or something. Let me pull it up real quick. Yeah, there was a whole list. It seemed pretty cool. I was like, oh, that's... I don't think I did all the side quests when I played through as a vampire. Vampire side quests. Amulet of Night Power, Ancient Power, which you receive vampire parts, retrieve vampire parts. Calling the Beast, where you kill thin-blooded vampires.
Jeez.
Deceiving the Herd, where you frame Dawnguard for murder. Destroying the Dawnguard, where you kill the Dawnguard leaders.
Ooh.
The Gift, where you turn your spouse into a creature of the night. That's interesting. I don't think I ever did that one. The Hunt, where you kill a Dawnguard spy. New Allegiances, where you turn a target into a vampire. Protecting the Bloodline, you destroy a vampire before it turns its allies. And Ring of Blood Magic, which you retrieve the Ring of the Erudite and the Ring of the Beast. And they must combine them somehow, I believe.
Ooh.
I think there's more side quests for vampires even now. Well, there's a lot of them there.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's one more, but I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 radiants. Yeah.
Let's see. I've done Ancient Technology. That's where you get the advanced dwarven crossbow.
Where you go through all the crossbow.
Bolstering the ranks is when I went and got Gunmar and the other lady. What's her name? I don't remember.
Serene.
Begins with an S.
Serene,
yeah, Serene. Yeah. Something like that. And then Hide and Seek. I think that's a vampire disguising himself as a normal citizen of a town, and you just kind of have to go kill them without getting caught by the local guards.
Kill them quietly, yeah.
Kill them quietly if you can. I have such trouble with those. I've done that. And then Hunting the Monster is basically a Radiant quest where they send you out to random caves, and it's basically you kill a master vampire and all of the... It's usually bandits, which I thought was weird.
Yeah, that is odd.
It's not a bunch of other like vampire thralls or whatever. It's bandits and a master vampire. Did you notice that?
That is true. They are usually with bandits, and then there's just a vampire hanging out. Like
That's so
it's just weird. Like you'd think he would have turned the bandits.
The bandits into vampires, exactly.
Yeah, but they're just like...
And the Jarl's Justice.
Oh, Jarl's Justice is the one where he's in the court. Yeah, where he's hidden in the court.
Yeah, that's the one that I did if you listen to the last couple episodes of Skyrim Addict, I did an audio playthrough of a Jarl's Justice where, oh god, you have to out the vampire. And he's dressed so creepy. I just started calling him Creepo eventually.
He's pretty easy to spot. It's not like a difficult thing to find.
Yeah, oh my lord. The first time I was playing, I was like, okay, it's not this guy. I thought it would be like a normal looking person, considering it's someone who's disguised. But he was not in any sort of disguise whatsoever. He had like this bright red bloodshot eyes and was wearing a creepy black robe that was thigh high and only loosely tied together by his navel, and he was just like ready to party, you know.
Yeah, I was listening to that. It's like, oh my god, you're gonna pedophile in your... It's like, god damn, Andrew.
Hey, he was just easy to spot. That's all I was trying to relay to everyone.
What was it you said? Freddie Mercury mustache.
He did. He was a crazy mustachioed man.
Is it today Freddie Mercury's 69th birthday?
Oh, wow.
Or, I'm sorry, would have been his 69th birthday. Apologies. Rest in peace.
I'm not too sure. I don't even remember my mother's birthday, so I'm not going to remember.
Or maybe it was just, I think I saw it on Facebook. That's the only reason I or maybe somebody just wanted to do a meme with Freddie Mercury in 69. I don't know. Could have been.
Yeah, I think you just got Freddie Mercury and 69 on the brain. Michael, I think that's just you.
That voice, though. I mean, come on.
Barcelona.
Oh, yeah. I love that when that Montreal concert pops up on Palladia sometimes over here, and I'm just like, how can I not watch it? You know?
Yeah.
It's amazing. Just like, how do you not watch
something that good? Yeah, I'm the same with The Last Samurai with Tom Cruise. Whenever that comes on, I'm gonna watch that.
So you're the Jonesy Loves Beer of Skyrim Roundtable.
I don't know what it is. I have to watch that film. It's every time it comes on television. I don't own it on DVD, but every time it's on television, I'll sit there and I'll watch it.
That's me with Roadhouse.
I don't know that I've ever seen either of those films.
You have not seen Roadhouse?
Yeah, I haven't seen Roadhouse.
Holy cow, you need to see Roadhouse.
I've seen the Family Guy episode that makes fun of Roadhouse, where Peter Roundhouse kicks everyone in the face and says, Roadhouse!
Amazingly, Roadhouse is even better than that. It is 80s glory for sure. You know, there's a lot of mullets.
I do love me some Patrick Swayze.
I think I got my fill of 80s with, what was it? St. Elmo's Fire? Is that what it was?
Oh yeah, that's definitely heavy duty 80s St. Elmo's Fire. Yeah,
that's just like off the wall, off the charts. I was checking the chat there and realized that we have 2 Damiens in the chat.
Yeah, what are the odds?
It's just like, that's just too strange. And then we also have Atom Strange as well there. Speaking of strange. But it's strange. We got 2 Damiens and we're talking about Daedric quests. So it's lucky the date isn't the 6th of the 6th. 2016, because if it was, then I'm pretty sure we're all going to hell.
Oh, that's gonna happen anyway.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'll see you guys.
Michael, I will ask you this live on the air, so we can make it tried and true here. Damien sent me an audio file, which I just forwarded you an email right before the show started. So we should tack that on to the first portion.
I will put that in on the end of the
If you can remember to do that.
I definitely will do that. Yeah.
On the podcast.
Yeah, if it's in the email, I'll remember. I'll edit tomorrow morning. So.
Awesome.
Definitely.
So Damien, thanks for sending in some audio feedback. That's really great. I can't wait to hear it.
Thanks, man.
I will hear it in the morning.
The email that he sent along says, "I'm running this character alongside Ariel. She's a vampire and the other Dawnguard. This way I can have the experience of both. Hope you can use it somewhere. Thanks. Have a good day, Damien."
That's nice. Yeah, it's good. Because it is really very different playing as a vamp and as Dawnguard. So to be able to experience it, from both ends of the spectrum is pretty cool.
I don't think I really took full advantage when I played from the vampire side last time. I don't think I really got into it enough. I'm really enjoying the Dawnguard playthrough, though. I really like the specific weapons and enchantments and spells that you get from the Dawnguard. I really like, and I'm incorporating them into my gameplay specifically. So it's just some really fun weapons and some really good spells, and I'm really enjoying the Dawnguard playthrough. I don't think I really appreciated the vampire side as much. Maybe I should do it again now that I've done it before.
Yeah, I don't think I did enough of the side quests to get the full experience. Reading through,
I don't remember getting those blood rings or whatever and all that cool stuff. You know what I mean?
Reading through the USP, I just didn't, just did not. I don't recall a lot of those. I mean, I'm sure I did some of the Radiant quests. I just don't think I did enough of them to get the full experience,
Well, maybe we can guilt Colin into playing some of those Radiant quests for the vampire side and reporting in on those next time.
Nah, you already got me on that about an hour ago. When you started talking about those Dawnguard weapons, I was like, oh, crap. And I really like the sound of that going. I was going to do it anyway. I was going to Fort Dawnguard to see if I could wipe out Isran and all the rest of them. It sounds like that's one of the quests maybe that I can go and do.
Yes,
that's one of the...
I believe it is. Yeah, you got to wipe out the leaders.
I wonder if I'm going to the fort to wipe them out, or if I can, if you do it one by one, you know.
Oh,
like, you know, they're leaving Fort Dawnguard and they're going to be in this place at a different place.
And just pick them off as you go.
Yeah.
So
that's what you know. What I always wished you know, if you're going to wipe out the the Dark Brotherhood, instead of going in there and wiping them all out at once, is that once you kill, what's her face? What's the leader? Astrid. If you kill her in the shack, then, like, you know, it says, oh, this is where their base was. You go there and it's completely empty, just with a note saying, you know, we're coming for you. And then sort of like randomly as you're going along, you get attacked by each individual one. Maybe somebody can mod that.
That's a good idea.
Sort of like, you know, you'd have Bjorn and all the other guys randomly attacking you. As you know, when you get attacked by those other assassins.
Yeah, that would be... Yeah, have them out roaming and coming after you.
Maybe the modder could put them in a cave, so as you're questing, like, you know...
They pop out here and there.
Yeah, they're just, like, stored in that cave, so you walk through this particular door and this treasure room or something like that, and they're just in there and start immediately attacking you.
Just waiting for you, yeah, where you wouldn't expect them. That would be pretty awesome, because, yeah, that quest kind of is, if you go the angle of destroying the Dark Brotherhood, it ends so quickly, it ends abruptly, you know? It's just, there's not a lot to it, as compared to becoming a part of the Dark Brotherhood.
Yeah. That's, it's a slight difference in between how long those quests are.
Yeah, just a touch. Yeah, one battle versus like 30 quests. Yeah, yeah, that would be a pretty cool way to do it. And I guess you could have that set up where you move those NPCs around to different places and just had them attack. But and putting them at the end by a chest would be perfect, because you think you were safe.
Yeah, you just kill the boss and you're like, ha ha.
Yeah. Dead. And now I'm dead.
I forgot to save. God damn it. I gotta go all the way back in this stupid ruin.
Oh, man. Awesome. That would be awesome. That's like, you know, not getting the gold in Dawnguard, or Break of Dawn. Oh, God. Adam is definitely rolling the chat right now, by the way, because I think he's the only one posting it. Oh, gosh.
I rule the chat. Domino's costs a bomb over here. If I order Domino's over here, it's like £30 to get a Domino's.
Is it?
Are you kidding me?
I wouldn't. If you order Domino's in the particular area I live in, I would disown you for life.
East Coasters get so offended if you order anything besides.
If you order like Papa
super fancy pizza.
No, not even super fancy. Just order from a pizza shop.
It can't be a chain. East Coasters hate.
No, do not be. My neighbor ordered Domino's once. It was like worse than having somebody who vapes next door.
Vapes.
That's like a meme now, isn't it? It's basically. No, he ordered Domino's, and I saw the delivery. I'm like, are you serious? You just ordered Domino's? There's like 12 pizza places within like a block. I don't, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, throw a stone there, mate. Yeah. You'll hit a pizza delivery guy from somewhere else.
Yeah, exactly. I I honestly haven't had Domino's in a long time. It's been a while. I usually we'll order it like if we're in some strange place that doesn't have good pizza, which is like everywhere else in the country. But not to start a fight with Chicago, if anybody happens to be from Chicago.
Oh, yeah, they'll go to town. Those
Yeah.
Chicago.
Well, it's
people.
not pizza, so I mean, there's that. But
It's pizza soup in a bread bowl.
yeah, it's like I don't know what it is. A casserole?
Pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, it's good. I'm not gonna deny it's good.
It's literally pizza
you guys
pie.
would
I don't
love
know why
to
they
know.
say pizza pie in New York because that's more of a pie in Chicago.
Yeah, oh, yeah, that's like yeah, definitely.
Double crusted. You know.
Pizza. Welcome to. Pizza
I've been to
Fest.
Chicago quite a few times. I enjoy it.
Yeah, you're not that far away from Chicago, right?
Now it's like 2 or 3 hours. I don't go as often as I should, but
Who is this guy hanging out by this dragon battle, not even bothering? Oh, it's the goddamn old orc.
I'm surprised he wouldn't jump in.
yeah, if he
He's
wants
looking for
to-
an epic battle
All right,
to
so if the old orc
to go out on.
if the old orc wants to die, fight the damn dragon with me.
Perfect opportunity, buddy. Come on, jump on in.
Well, why would you want to die by the dragon? Wouldn't you rather die by the guy who killed the dragon?
That's true. That is a good point. That is a good point. Do we have oh crapola. Do we have anything else?
Well, Molag Bal's mace is pretty handy.
Oh.
What was it? Does
Yeah.
stamina damage and it's
It does yeah, mine does
Soul
25 and 25 of stamina and magic and fills a soul gem.
yeah.
Is it
it's
level?
gotta
Does
be-
it change if you get it when you're higher up?
I don't know if it goes any higher than 25, does it?
I don't know.
I would have to look it up. I'm not sure. I was level like 30 when I got it, 32, something like that. So
Mm-hmm.
figure that in. So I don't know how much higher it would be than that.
It's really cool
specifically.
looking mace. You've got it pulled up there on the screen.
Yeah, no, it does look pretty cool. It's a different look.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's just standard. I don't think that changes. I think it's always 25.
Is it always 25 no matter when you get it?
I think. I'm not sure. But yeah, do you find yourself using the Daedric artifacts much, Michael? after you
No, I
collect them?
don't. I don't. I would love to do a playthrough where I just use items from the game and don't
You
make
don't make
don't
anything,
craft your
yeah.
own because crafting them you can get some pretty incredible stuff.
Yeah.
So I would
I
love
haven't
to
played
do
a
that.
smithing character in a good long while, actually. I've been doing most of my stuff finding weapons. I've been playing lots of magic recently, actually, so
Oh, have you?
I haven't done much smithing at all.
Yeah, magic I like. I would love to do a pure mage again. That would be fun.
I want to do a pure thief where I don't, really attack much. I've never played a sneaky character. Should do a sneaky illusionist. That's something I've never done.
Yeah. Oh, Damien. Not Damien that we know. The other Damien set wanted to know roughly how many hours we've clocked in Skyrim.
I have no. I'd have to go turn on my PS3.
I have been playing since day one. I played on 360 mostly. I would guess in the 2,000 to 3,000 hour range. That would be a rough estimate. That's what I would guess.
Mine can't be anywhere near that because I started like 2 years after you.
Yeah, I mean that first year I played it a lot.
Yeah,
When it
and I
first
don't
came
think
out.
that I get quite as much play time as most of the people in the group. So I don't know. I've played a good deal. I've had 6 full characters that I've taken each of them past at least level 60 or whatever.
That's
And
pretty good.
I've had one character that I've took all the way to 81 or whatever and maxed everything out to 100. And I've never actually gone legendary on any one specific category. I'm always like, well, fuck, it took me so long to get it to 100. Why am I going to skip it back to 0? So I have no way of telling.
Yeah, I mean I'm just estimating, but I know it's a lot. Let's put it that way.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would.
750 to 1,000. I have no idea, something like that.
Yeah, I'd say mine is about 1,500 maybe, Maybe. I do know that I was either just close to or over 1,000 hours on the Xbox.
Wow.
I think. And then I moved on to the PC, and I've spent as much time on the PC as I have, or even more, I'd say. How long ago have I had the PC? Is it 2 years?
About 2 years, right? Because it was when Nightcast was still on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Has it been that long already?
yeah, probably about that, I would think.
God, what have we been doing, guys? Jeez.
Well, the game has now been out almost 4 years.
11, 11, 11, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm glad I don't know the actual. now that we're talking about, I'm very happy I don't know the actual.
How about
amount.
you, Damien?
Oh, you got a comrade there.
As he said.
Yeah, he got a comrade there, Andrew, on the PS3.
Oh, great. Yeah, how much do you freeze and break down constantly?
Yeah, every time you walk past a waterfall, you're stuck there for like 6 days.
No, but actually, I have gotten really good at knowing the foibles of the PS3 and what sort of things to avoid to keep it from freezing and stuff now. Like, you have to hit water at a specific angle. If you hit
really?
water running at a weird angle, for some reason it doesn't like that, and it'll freeze you up sometimes.
Oh, that's weird.
I never, if there's a choice in it, I never turn anything to an ash pile because ash piles don't go away. They stay there forever, and so each little ash pile builds up over time, making your save file bigger and bigger and making it take longer on your load screens and all that sort of stuff. So, you develop a love-hate relationship with your PS3, and you gotta know how to treat the girl correct.
It just
You
You
cannot push her too hard in one evening, guys.
You figure ways around it, basically.
Yeah.
That's good. That's it.
Oh, I had a weird thing happen when I was doing, I think it was called Hide and Seek, where a vampire is trying to pass itself off as a normal citizen just in the town, and it was over in Iverstead. And I can't believe I have not been to Iverstead yet with this character. I was like, what? How have I not been to Iverstead? So I'm totally ignoring everything that has anything to do with the main quest line, I guess. So far.
No, I've done that. I mean, I haven't been to a lot of places either. I mean, you saw I just went to Markarth for the first time today.
Yeah.
I actually went to Willentown for the first time today.
On accident.
When I wasn't supposed to. I haven't been to Winterhold at all.
Wow.
Yeah. Iverstead I've been to. Falkreath I have been to. And I think Solitude I've been to, yeah.
Yeah.
So I've been to, but there were 3 or 4 larger holds that I haven't
The major
been to.
cities you hadn't been to. Yeah.
And I'm level 30 something, so.
That's impressive.
But there was that one.
I was going over to Iverstead to do the hide and seek to get a vampire who was passing himself off as a normal citizen, and I killed him just sort of blatantly without being shy about it. And then the Iverstead guards started attacking me too, so I killed all the guards and I killed a lot of people who were attacking me, and I killed the vampire. And I just basically killed everyone in Iverstead who was attacking me. So I went back to Fort Dawnguard, and then as soon as I stepped in there, everyone in the fort started attacking me immediately.
I wonder why.
Well, I was just like, they want the vampire dead. I went and I killed them. It's not my fault. Everyone in town started freaking out. But I just thought, so I reloaded because I was like, well, this probably would just kill my character, basically, right? I wouldn't be able to complete any more of the quest. What do you think? So I decided to reload because I didn't want that to be the end of my Dawnguard character.
Yeah, true. The champion has been knocked off his pedestal. Well done, Damien.
Oh God. Well, I guess we can wrap up because I am going to go out to get something to eat and more likely to get something to drink.
Was taken by lightning. Wish I had time to deal with it.
I'm gonna Nomad Jim it.
Yeah.
Call back to 6 hours ago when we started the podcast.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah, it's getting there. It's about 1:30 in the morning here.
Yeah. Oh shit! It is super late for you. Jesus.
Wonderful.
It's only 8:30 here.
Thank you so much.
But
All right, well, it was a pleasant adventure, as always, gentlemen,
Yes.
podcasting with you all.
and so Andrew and I had talked about this. I don't know. We haven't figured out exactly what's going to happen yet. But the first weekend after Fallout 4 comes out, we're going to try and do some long-term live streaming at charity event. We need to work out the kinks and figure out exactly how first. But look for that on probably the Saturday after Fallout 4 comes out. So like, what was that, the 14th, 15th, something like that.
So, if any of you are familiar with the Jay and Jack and their Lost podcast, they do a similar event for Autism Speaks, where they do a marathon podcast for. It used to be 24. It might only be 12 now.
It's yeah, it is down to 12. I actually podcasted in the middle of the night for them. That was not that fun.
Do the 2 a.m. time slot?
I know. I did from like midnight to 5 a.m.
Oh, good lord!
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
5 hours of podcasting
In
is
the
too
middle of the
much.
night after being up all day. So yeah,
Oh, no.
it was a good time.
But we're sort of taking a page out of their book and hoping to do a 24-hour marathon of different people in our group playing the new Fallout game, and some people live streaming it, some people maybe just playing it and doing a live broadcast on YouTube, and other people just having, we'll take turns and do it in shifts so we can last a full, I don't know, however long you wanted to do it. 12 hours is probably plenty, or if you want to try for a full 24, that's a little crazy, but
Yeah, I think 12 is probably a reasonable time frame.
But we're hoping to, do this fun event at the release of Fallout 4 and hopefully get a few donations and donate the proceeds to the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. Because my son is doing very well right now, and we're thankful for his health that he has, but he does have cystic fibrosis. So that is a cause that is close to the podcast's heart. So we're going to do a little fundraising event, so everyone out there, please keep your ear to the ground for details coming about that little event. So that would be great for everyone to participate.
Yeah, as we get closer, once we work out the kinks, we'll have more details at that point. But yeah, I think you're right. 12 hours is a more reasonable time. 24 24 sounds great because it's 24 and a full day. But then when you start thinking about the mechanics of it,
yeah,
it becomes
I can do the other 12 if you can take the other 12.
Oh, I play. Well, see,
Colin will play Fallout 4 for 12 hours straight.
Well, here's the thing.
I can guarantee that.
I will
played
too.
Skyrim 36 hours straight once.
Holy fuck balls! Are you kidding me?
No,
Sophia
no,
follower. I have to try that.
it was I was sick and a real bad cough and basically an
Couldn't
entire
sleep.
cold.
Yeah.
Couldn't sleep. Head was exploding every time I coughed. So, yeah.
Man, well, I'm
surprised you could play the game anymore.
That's crazy. 36. Phew. I'm off on the 11th, the day after it comes out. So, stay tuned. Stay tuned to the
Michael
channel
must
here.
start early.
Yeah, I get home from work at 3 p.m. Eastern.
He's already got it planned out.
Yeah, I get 3 p.m. Eastern.
Is there a way you can guarantee delivery by then, or are you going to stop at like a GameStop on the way home?
Well, I
or
haven't
how do you
decided
plan on
what
getting the game.
what I'm grabbing it on yet until I see the specs. I mean, I'll probably just get it on Steam anyway. So usually you can download it the day before, right, or something like that.
So you think the computer you just got for doing Skyrim modding and stuff will be up to code?
I'm hoping it should be fine to run it.
Uh-huh.
We'll see what happens.
I might have had a little setback. I went and started getting excited about getting my own PC for modding for Skyrim and possibly for Fallout 4, and then I got to work at the end of this week, and there was all sorts of coolant just spraying everywhere out of my vehicle.
Not good.
Not good, and we got the diagnosis it's going to be super expensive to fix, so it might be a while longer before I can afford my PC. So it'll be good for me to have to wait to hear the specs anyway, and maybe I'll get it
anyway.
together by release date.
Exactly. So yeah,
it's just like, I'm literally watching my chances pour out of my engine.
Oh God, I love that. I love when that happens.
Yeah.
Everything happens at once.
So
that's
fun.
For sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be doing.
I'll
stuff
make it
with
happen.
that.
It'll be cool.
We'll figure.
Does
out.
it have to be Fallout 4? Because I'll play Skyrim for a few hours in the middle of the night.
No, I figure if we're doing like a long-term thing, it could be whatever.
Yeah.
You know, break it up.
Sounds good.
It's just for. Oh God, my glasses are digging into my head. It's just for. You know, it's for charity, so we can do whatever. Yeah. I figured Fallout since it's coming out, but you know. We could even do a show for a little bit.
Yeah, that'd be great.
So, stay tuned, people. We'll talk about that, and we'll be talking about it on the Fallout feed too.
Yeah.
Stay
tuned, everyone.
At some point.
Thanks, everyone, for listening to the Skyrim Addict Podcast Roundtable for this weekend. We will see you next time.
Night, guys.
Goodbye. All right. We'll be on the live feed for a bit until I get out of the game here. But yeah, thanks everybody for joining us tonight. That was awesome.
Yeah, it's great to have people chatting on the YouTube.
Yes,
that's really fun.
Yes, I only had to throw one person out. It was a, I believe it was a Russian, the Russian alphabet name.
A Russian what?
It was a Russian name, but not in English. It was written in, I believe, Russian.
Oh, that font. It's
yes.
not a font. It's its own alphabet.
Yeah, it's own alphabet.
You know what I mean?
So. All right, I'm going to desktop later, everyone.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Well, no, you guys will be there.